Yes. Indiana Jones.
What's up, guys?
We're waiting for you.
Waiting for me. You're all joining my stream. All right, one sec.
Well, I probably.
Oh,
I'm just doing random contact stuff. He's
oh,
just doing Exodus.
cool. Well, I mean, I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet, but it'll be
You
fun.
might be doing Exodus. I mean, that is Iron Banner. Yeah, but the new Exodus exotic is out today. I'm just finishing up a contact.
Oh, what is happening here? Spotify. This is a messy start, people. They can already hear me. Okay, here we go.
Oh, good.
Yeah, everything's going great.
So you're live now.
I am live. Yes. I'm on the streaming imminent screen, but now I'm not. Now I'm live. Hello, everyone. My name is Dennis Caleb McCoy, and this is Destined for Failure.
I don't think that's true. I mean, the Destined for Failure part is true, but I think your name is a lie.
I just want people to watch Bill and Ted Face the Music, so I just want them to ask me what the hell I'm saying.
Oh.
It's me plugging my boy Keanu.
He definitely needs it. He needs your help.
Right? He's having a tough time in life. He's in a Keanu slump, and I want to give him a Keanu Sans. Wouldn't that be nice if such a thing happened?
It's always striking when they take out this
The what?
stuff for the Solstice events.
Oh yeah, because now there's just like an empty.
It's just like I can see the fucking space.
So for internet purposes, the voices that you're hearing is Pat, the really critical one is Pat, and then the chill one's Eric. That's who's here with me.
I've worked hard for that.
Yeah, alright. Clan leader guy, Pat.
Clan leader guy.
Clan leader guy.
Please address me as Mr. Clan leader guy.
Oh, fuck you. So we've got Iron Banner, which is great.
Clan leader guy is my father.
The reason I was a little late is I forgot to eat lunch, so you're gonna watch me drink a smoothie while we play, too.
I thought you were gonna say I forgot to stream.
No. I mean, thank you for believing in me, but no. Alright, so this is actually a really great week to do this as immediately. So because the expansion pack got pushed, this whole season has been dragged out, and a quest line about all the planets being evacuated and probably blown up. Alright. I'm going to the tower.
Yeah.
You're dealing with it. Cool. I got Pat in my party now. Eric's off doing his own thing. Fair enough.
Fringes of space.
I mean, that's half the point of this game. So yeah, they've been drawing out this storyline, which is actually really interesting. And now we finally have the next step of the Exodus plot arc. So I'm probably going to go do that. And then if I get that done, I may do the weekly contact, or I may do Iron Banner, because PvP, y'all. Gotta get those mad pinnacles. Sorry for that. I just want pinnacle rewards because I'm very close to the power cap. The hard power cap.
I'm imagining it's going to be easy for everyone but me. Ted basically tripped into it.
Well, you've just been having real bad luck. Oh my god. You've just been having real bad luck on rolls, right?
Yeah. I have now opened probably 24 powerful items, and they have all been They have all been heavy, or none of them have been heavies. It's the one piece that I'm missing.
Damn. That's rough.
Chosen one. Slaying I've got
Alex is here now too.
Oh my god. What's happening here?
Your Twitch stream is full. You have more people playing in your Twitch stream.
I have more people playing than watching, which, you know, is fair. Although I've been getting a pretty good viewership recently. This is a brand new time slot though, so I can't be surprised if people are not.
Well, it's also the middle of a weekday.
Yeah. I just decided to go for it because it's like, oh, it's right after, you know, weekly reset, and weirdos like us are playing the game already. Alright, I gotta go talk to Vuvuzela over here.
Okay.
And let's listen to what he's got to say.
Are you ready?
All he had to say was, "Are you ready?" You're gonna stare at this screen for a second because I'm gonna read it.
Well, you better do a staged reading, my dude.
You know what that just reminded me of?
I'm
Was
drinking.
The,
Alright.
the,
Stage reading.
when the ship crashed and Harry didn't get
Oh yeah. Oh, Zavala wouldn't talk to him.
Yeah.
Zavala, it's because you call him Vuvuzela. He won't speak to you, Ari.
Yeah, well, it's fine.
It just does make me think of him just sitting there with his arms crossed, like, no, I don't wanna.
I don't want it. Close my...
I like that
New
Alex gets
lore.
the.
Oh,
Mike,
I'm loving it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you now, Alex.
Yeah.
Welcome to the internet.
Servers are not available.
Wait, Zavala won't talk to Ari, but Destiny won't even let Alex in.
Imagine
Someone
that.
describe to me what's happening.
I'm running
It's
around
so
the
cool
tower.
here, dude. It's incredible. All of us are just being given any exotic that we want.
Oh
Fucking
man, yeah,
Shax is-
I
Shax
have
is just,
like
doing
400
shots with us.
anarchies. Like my vault is full of anarchy.
We're gonna get Zavala to do a keg stand.
It's gonna be dope.
Literally, servers are not available for me.
It's only so cool because you're not
I
here.
can't imagine not being able to play on a weekday.
Might as well have a few upgrade modules on me. Alright, cool.
Are you guys playing with the ball? It'd be a shame if I kicked it off the edge of the map.
What are you guys up
A
to?
fine
I'm
example
bullying
of
people in the tower.
He's waiting for me to pick up all my bounties so that I can go do stuff. He's in my party while I'm streaming.
Oh, Eric, you're not in game, or you just?
He's in game, he's just not in my fire team. Alright. Let's go do... Stop shining.
Why is this dude like spiky? What's this?
Those are the things that are important. Okay. Oh, and there's no more elemental days, so I can just do whatever the hell I want. Great.
Oh my god, I've never seen this shell before and I love it.
Where?
Chiropteran? Chiropteran shell. It looks like a little
A bat?
like cardboard bat.
Yeah, Chiroptera. That's the scientific classification for bats.
It's got little googly eyes.
Oh, Pat, you big dumb idiot.
What?
How'd you not know what that was?
You got me. Slam dunked me.
He is like a
Listen,
theater guy.
Some of us don't have master's degrees or real degrees. Some of us just got art degrees.
I have an art degree, and I'm the one who said it to you.
Okay, well, listen.
You big dumb idiot, Pat.
All right, let's go talk to Ashermere. You're coming with me, Pat.
Where we go?
We're going to Io.
Yeah, I haven't done this quest yet.
Oh, cool. Usually you
It's
beat me
actually
to the
not as
punch
bad
on
as I thought it
everything.
would be.
It's not as wet as you thought it was going to be.
Bad. You get 3 steps, and you can complete all 3 in the same place.
Yeah, but is that like step 1?
Yes, I'm now running the Pyramidian Strike.
Yeah, because after this, they're going to make us go to Titan. We're going to have to do this on
You have to do it
Io.
on-
You're gonna do it
Titan,
on 3
Archer.
planets.
The bitch of it is going to be, you also have to do Escalation Protocol.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
Pat,
gonna
have
be
you
the
not done
bitch of
any
it.
of that
Escalation
stuff?
protocol isn't that bad.
It's fine. I'm just so tired of doing it. I did it so much this
Oh
season.
yeah, I mean that I'll agree to. I played it till my eyes bled to get Wayfarer. Why do I always forget where goddamn Ashermere is? And he's right over here.
Behind you.
I know. I spend the least amount of time on Io, and I'm being sent back here all the time.
Is there something you need?
Someone doesn't know the Whisper quest much.
I don't have the catalyst, so no. Yeah, I have Whisper. I fought the last 3 seconds of it and spent the entire quest being pulled by Alex and Pat.
Where's the same? Bones. Oh, it's the one right in front of us, isn't it? I'm a big dumb idiot.
I suppose that.
Let me Okay, cool. I picked up bounties. What the hell am I doing?
Go to
Lost
the
sector.
Yeah, the one in front of you.
Okay.
The Bone Dog.
Mr. Bone Dog to you. Listen, these jokes are funnier every time I say them.
The Mister ones? I don't know.
I went back and I watched the first episode of BoJack Horseman again while I was working today.
Oh,
and,
yeah?
The first time they do the "it's a crossover" joke, he ends it by saying that joke is funnier every time I say it, and I have to say on the second watch through, it's even funnier. Brian and I were talking about that the other night. I think I'm just gonna watch through all of that again. because
I
there isn't
just
enough.
finished it for the first time a couple of months ago, so I don't know if I'm at watch through 2 yet. Right. Ah, almost made that look cool. Nerd! How did I not die from that?
Did you just fall?
Yeah, I did. Hi, welcome to Destined for Failure, where I play Destiny badly. I gotta do the whole loop again. That is the name of this stream. It's just so, like, nobody comes here expecting anything cool. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh, there you are. I wonder if this guy was gonna be hiding. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I like it when Pat says, uh-oh. Okay, elementary jump made. Basic Destiny accomplished. Alright, I need to kill 7 more Taken.
Right,
Because I was
fine.
behind you. Falling.
And probably the easiest is just to leave and then go back into
Yep,
it.
just reset it and just kill the first few guys.
Then we just gotta run the pure meridian.
Cool. I will just launch it straight from the
I'm
map.
surprised the other planets didn't get the same visual effects that Io did with like the pyramid ships doing low passes and stuff.
No, the other planets do. I saw it on Mars. I saw it on Mercury, too. I think it depends on, what week it is, or what day. They may swap it around. But I've seen the ships on other planets. It was definitely disturbing.
The little ships? That's what I'm talking
Yeah. The little ones flying around in the sky, in the skybox.
Skybox.
If you guys don't mind waiting, I can do the Pyramidion with you as soon as I finish this step.
Well, I'm
Okay.
already waiting for Ari, so you better hurry up. I'm
Yep.
about to go join Eric.
I'm in the
Oh, you're gonna be that jackass?
No.
That's fine. You know, I'm used to abandonment.
Listen, I have carried you through so much Destiny. Don't even begin with me.
I'm not. You have carried me through, I would say, at this
I brought
point,
you to-
80%
I brought you
of
to tr-
Destiny.
I brought you to trials. Let's start with me.
You did get me my 1 Trials victory. So, there is that. You have a silly hat, and I love it. Look at
Yeah.
Pat's silly hat.
I only wear the Russian hat.
I'm wearing my new glowy armor.
Oh, I should look at the that new
Which
one.
I didn't have to pay with silver. I did Bright Dust for this.
There you go.
So this was all... I earned it through being terrible at Destiny.
I kind of like the Intrepid Discovery best. More than...
The
I like
Intrepid
the-
Discovery. Oh, that's the one that... If I had that, it would give me a pith helmet. Where's contact event this week? Titan? Contacts on Titan. Okay. Is this week a Max Curse week? I will look it up.
I don't know.
I'm the only one chasing Chronicler, so... My favorite shit is completely fucked, yo. Okay, yeah. My favorite website to look that up is wherethefuckiszer.com. Because it just curses at you. Because right now it says, Zer's fucked off, wear a mask. And then it's like, Dreaming City level curse. How fucked is this shit? Shit is completely fucked, yo. That's how I prefer all my news delivered to me. There, Alex, are you done yet?
Alex?
I need to kill
Alex?
Taken.
Alex?
Pyramidion. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, join.
I'm already done.
I hate you, but I mean, I love you, but I want Alex. Okay, cool. Alex is here.
Alex, somebody values you more than Eric.
Well,
Oh, come on.
situationally. Hold on.
Does Eric value me at all?
Situationally. Let's be clear here. Alright. Pure Meridian time. Oh boy. Default vanilla difficulty. Which I believe they up to 750 across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Nice loadout, Pat.
I don't know what I'm using. Oh, I'm the scum of the earth.
Why, you got mountaintop on?
Yes.
Yeah, you are trash.
I'm not gonna change it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm basic as fuck for this season. I'm running Wither Horde, Gnawing Hunger, and Falling Guillotine. Like, I'm pretty basic, but at least I'm not running Mountaintop.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's so good that you have that option not to run it, right? As opposed to choosing to run it.
Yeah. I mean, I have purposefully opted not to chase that fucking pinnacle. Because I can't. And for the record, Pat only has Mountaintop because he cheesed it with Wither Horde.
I earned it.
With a cheese. But anyways.
Mayhem. They can't even talk.
We didn't do it in Mayhem. We did it in,
You're a liar.
We did Momentum, probably.
Momentum control.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever one offers additional grenade launcher ammo. Or heavy ammo. Here's momentum.
I did it just in regular game, or
Yeah. You're a
Yeah,
liar.
something that offers special ammo. That's easy, dude.
yeah, it's so good that there's never been a special ammo grenade launcher in the game up until this point.
I don't like any of you.
You're right.
Okay, I'll accept that. Because I having done the catalyst for fighting goddamn lion.
I'll be right back, guys. I have to run real quick.
Are you kidding me?
I'm so sorry.
Alex.
Oh my god, he's gonna make us pull him through the Pure Meridian.
This is revenge
do it
for,
again,
I mean,
but
this is
traces.
personal probably. It's revenge for me.
You can only get traces in Pyramidian, so you guys should probably just go to orbit. Otherwise, I'll need to run it as well.
Looks like he'll be running it again without us.
I like that attitude.
So, what can we
I
expect?
like where your head's at.
I'm boots on the ground, my dude. There's no pulling back.
Team Piccolo.
Leave every man behind.
And I'm sure it was uphill both ways to the lake where you lost
Listen,
your
I'm trying to secure
my time with a vapid joke, but yes.
I don't know who's watching, but hello. This is significantly less than my last stream, but that's okay. This is a brand new time slot, and I did just announce it today. So. But I've been getting double digits recently. I got people. I'm 5 followers away right now from being able to become a Twitch affiliate. So that's pretty cool. It's a small milestone for some, but for others, much larger.
What's it take? How many followers is it?
So within a month, so like you have to keep streaming and sustain it. You have to have like X amount of people talking in your chat, X amount of hours streamed, X amount of different days stream, and then to top it off, you need 50 total followers. So I have 45 right now, which is really cool. I had a bunch of my followers plug me on Twitter, and you know, I have a weekly opportunity to do it with the actual play show that I'm a part of. So I usually every Thursday I snag a couple of new followers because I plug it in during my it was D&D, but we're playing Cyberpunk now.
It's Cyberpunk.
Like, yeah, it's related to the video game, and it is very cool. and we're beta testing it. We were actually asked by the company. They like emailed us. By us, I mean Greg, the host of the show, and the only reason I have any following whatsoever. He's like a legit YouTube influencer. They emailed him and were like, "Hey, we saw you like Cyberpunk. You want to run Cyberpunk, the new one, on your show?" And then he goes, "Yes." So we like did a season finale on D&D, and we'll come back to it. But right now we're running Cyberpunk, and I'm a hacker man.
That's lower than clan leader guy still, though.
For the record, Pat, the only reason that title has power is because I gave it to you. So I gave you the title. I can take it away.
That is definitely not. This is a Pandora's box situation. That is definitely
I did it on this stream too. I think
close it again.
I think it came from me introducing you on this stream. I was like, "Hey, this is Pat. He's like our clan leader guy."
In Discord.
It was in Discord.
Yeah. You were.
Oh, to a friend. It's probably John, who is part of my Cyberpunk game.
The origins of the Vex. They are not born like humans. They are not created
Oof.
like exos. Perhaps
Ouchies.
have my arm. They are converted.
So I have to go as soon as we're done this.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I have to go register to vote in Pennsylvania.
You need to go register to vote.
That is important. I would say if there was ever
I'm
a
not
reason
making fun of
to
you for
leave
that.
this
It's
stream
not important.
without getting, made fun of, it's registering to vote.
I'm not gonna bet that you for that.
Yeah, not for registering to vote.
Your
Like,
travel shows.
you're doing something legitimately good.
Yeah.
Why do you sound so sad about it?
I just like cannot seem to find time to play like ever.
I promise you, being registered to vote is more
no, I
important
know.
because after the apocalypse, there will be no Destiny
What do all votes
server.
count for?
If the world ends, you'll never get to play.
Unless he's an electoral college representative, I don't see any reason for him to register to vote.
We're analyzing live data from your team and
There is a scary alternate reality. That's where Alex is
I
on the
believe our
electoral
general
college.
scribe is genuinely confounded.
I think that's the perfect.
I have never been
I would. I mean, honestly, I don't like the electoral college whatsoever, but Alex would probably be okay at it.
I think if you're gonna represent a wide number of Americans, you need
Alex?
as a
He doesn't even,
representative.
he's not even gonna have Traveler's Trojan. He doesn't represent most Americans. Most Americans have Traveler's Trojan.
Yeah, he's a very tall white guy.
Oh god, that's classic.
I said I wasn't gonna dunk on him, but then it was just so easy.
It was there, dude, because it's underhand.
What is it? What is it? Just leave it? He's sitting right on the ground.
Just leave this shit lying around.
I'm gonna adjust the sound here so that I can have people hear the chat a little easier there. Nice.
Respawn restrict.
Oh, I got booped off the map. That's pretty annoying.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Apparently I was playing Gambit last because I have Chaos Reach on.
Went through again.
I love all the alternate dialogue, but my favorite one is when he talks about nostrils.
You're a nostril guy? That's your deal?
Yeah. That gets me off, man.
Some kind of interdimensional terminus. Terminus. You're on Bakion's doorstep.
Inform the Genesis mind that it has guests.
You want me to tether, or are you doing it?
Oh, you want to tether him now?
Oh yeah.
Okay, get him now. Go for it.
I mean, yeah. That was pretty good.
Oh,
Almost.
Almost. We almost had
Oh,
him.
he's out. He's out. Oh,
yeah, 'cause we broke him.
Oh, he's
We-
broken, right?
Yeah, we've
Okay,
got
so
to
now
do
you gotta-
the
You gotta
we-
one phase him, or
No, you can if you do these things. If you still
Yeah,
do
you
the
can do these
puzzles,
panels.
you can still finish it.
oh, I know that. I'm just
The
saying.
problem is he's angry.
Yeah, I know he's angry. I'm trying to get to
That's
Alex.
registered to vote in Pennsylvania.
Oh my! Are you kidding me?
Use your rift.
I can't use my rift as I'm running.
Then how do you call yourself a warlock?
That's not how the mechanics work. You have to stop to do it, and you all know it.
It's not what Ikora says.
Shut up.
I heard Tank and Warlocks get into it.
Stupid fucking hunters. Oh, good dodge. Oh, turn invisible.
That's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, at least you're not a punch boy.
Well, did you find Brachion? Did you sever its arm from its chassis and send it spiraling into the infinite?
Complete the adventure. Unexpected guests. Heroic.
Real dead.
Alright.
Alright, have fun with that.
See you, bud.
Later, champ.
I'll find another 15 minutes sometime.
She's nice.
Okay, so this actually has modifiers on it. It's got heavyweight, iron, and void singe.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not changing anything, but
Why don't you equip my stuff?
I'm glad I didn't hear you.
I can say it louder if you'd like.
No, I'm cool with not hearing your smack
Let
talk.
me
It's fine.
Increase my gain.
Hey, lead into your pop filter there, bud.
I will switch to Voidwalker. Why not? I have been relearning to Solstice of Heroes got me to obviously play the other stuff more, and
My agents
I refound my love for Nova Bomb.
Ball camp near your current position, but we have no idea why. I would appreciate your insight.
I don't remember this
So
mission at
what
all.
the Taken are gathering? They're
It's
not
one way to
bothering
bring
us.
the arcs and use them to the center of the cave.
Might be able to do some real work.
The Taken are an army without a commander, Asher. If
Oh
we
wow,
were
this
the
is like early Red War shit because this is
King.
before we knew Savathun was running the Taken. So this is old. Which would make sense given the fact that this is like, hey, play all the old content one last time. Hey Pat, how would you feel about a rift? Do you think it's a time? I could always hold on to it.
Listen, I don't need rifts. You need them. I can just turn invisible.
Uh-huh.
I can turn invisible twice.
Okay. Well, sounds
Eric has the biggest penis. He's declared it.
Change my title on the Discord.
like- No, you
Well,
stay
you're
above
still
shit.
the scrub.
Roll of shame.
Pat's all like paying attention to the objectives, and I'm still shooting random hordes of bad guys.
That's your
Found a
choice.
scary portal.
Yeah, I know.
Reminds me of the ones we saw in the Dreadnought.
A new power must be seeking entrance into our world.
You should be able to directly manipulate Io's hyperparticle dimensions to collapse the portal.
Sorry, what?
Your hands. Use your hands to pick up the energy.
We've got it. Now what?
Bring it to
God,
the
I
portal. Don't
I
violate
remember
the
this
order here.
zone, but I don't remember having to pick
Well,
up.
we're in a
wood.
lost sector. Because I saw Savathun's eye. Because I still haven't done all of them yet.
Shadows grow darker in the presence of light. Fight back, Guardian.
Oh, are we just gonna have to keep grabbing balls and bringing them back? This is the ball grabbing mission. What is your Titan? An Exo or an Awaken? I forget. I mean, not Titan, your Hunter.
Exo.
Sorry. Anything that's not a Warlock, I just kind of don't care that much about.
No, I play Exos typically.
Whatever's
Not that
on
it
the
does
other side of
anything,
that
but
veil has to
Oh, no, not that it does anything. I got one of
Cool
each.
If they were like racial bonuses or something.
It would be interesting. Oh my god, why am I still in this room? Thank you. How? I'm back. It doesn't even matter. It's a 4-second respawn. But how? So I'm in mourning because the Venture Brothers got canceled.
Yeah, I saw that.
Although I am also working, I mean, top secret scoop, folks, but I'm working on an article about how HBO Max is potentially gonna step in and pick up. So it's not all doom yet.
Yeah, it seems very likely. I mean,
I mean, we live in the era where anything can come back. They literally made a sequel to Full House where they just added onto the end of it.
yeah. Cobra Kai exists.
I mean, they were writing it. And also, like, they only really need one more season.
A Fuller House? I agree.
Yeah, right?
Eric here's a super
Kimmy's
fan.
arc is just really touching.
He
I'm a
goes to the
Kimmy
Fuller
Gibbler
House
fan.
convention.
Big Fuller House con.
No. Venture Brothers, like, is that a great point? What a horrible cliffhanger to leave things.
The abyss is dead.
That creature was the servant of some higher power. I fear something has claimed Oryx's crown.
Yeah, Savathun. We've been over this.
Move on. Your intuitions were correct, mine were not, and the Guardian's prowess in battle was adequate.
Alright, what am I doing now? Return to Asher Mere. I'm fast traveling to that. I can't.
You're in a mission.
I'll just wait for it to end because the only option is return to orbit, and I don't want to do that. Shred.
I'll join up on you guys.
Here we go.
Matchmaking.
Sorry, I'm doing something on Twitter real quick.
Alright, now we're in real world.
Yeah, you can join up on us.
I believe I am.
Well, fine, be that way.
Yeah, sure, let me leave this place. Oh my god, I have to clear out mine.
Oh god. Flipped that into myself. Is that in your jacket?
Ah, hello.
What?
How's it look with shaders on?
Oh,
Why
I
does
have
he
it with-
even give us a year 1 gun?
Because these are the strike specific guns. They're just giving everyone the strike specific guns.
Got it.
I have to delete something so I can pick it up. That's the last thing. And of course it's kinetic. Give me it. Give me it.
Oh, Ashermir's already saying he's gonna stay behind.
Yeah, it's his whole plan.
Oh my god. So they're getting rid of him. That sucks. I liked Asher.
Oh,
They're
I thought
getting-
he was getting rid of himself.
What
Also,
did they
spoiler
say?
alert, I think they're getting rid of everybody.
Oh, I
don't
think
think
Sloane's
any of-
gonna stick around. They're gonna find a use for Sloane. But
I do not believe that is the case.
In the ground, perhaps.
Brother Vance is fucking screwed. That guy's gone. And Anna Bray's, I predict, is gonna be the new Hunter Vanguard.
I hate to break it to you, but all 4 of these people are
What a-
screwed.
Why? What proof do you have of this? Like
The
the
leaks
plan?
that got leaked everywhere.
I haven't been reading the leaks.
You're not on Reddit, man.
I am on Reddit. I just not checking it. Where are these leaks coming from? Are they data? Is it just data mining?
Yeah, people basically had access to all the lore from this season at the start of this season.
Yeah, Bungie has like the equivalent of a paper sign on their refrigerator saying "Do not touch."
But it's like, but also like the way that vaulting works, like in order for these planets to come back at some point, the vendors have to come back too. So it's like, it's this weird thing where like they're getting rid of them for now, but they're not. They can't ever be gone.
Well, right. That's what I'm saying. They're not dead. Like,
Right, but they're not being switched into new roles. Like nobody's becoming the Hunter Vanguard or anything because they're coming back as the zone vendors.
like if they bring Mars back, I see what you're saying, but I feel like if they would, I think they narratively they have to fill that gap at some point, and Anna Bray is the best choice from like all the available NPC hunters.
Also know, another what looks like hunter that's supposed to be on Jupiter.
Yeah, one of the hidden, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Like, is it? It's not Shiro. That guy's part of Iron Banner. It's whatever one that the Drifter's afraid of, which means I'll probably like him. It's the one running around killing, like straight up really killing Guardians.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if they do actually ever fill the Hunter Vanguard slot.
Like I said, I'm still, you guys, data mining, I got it, but I'm putting my money on Anna Bray ultimately becoming the new Hunter Vanguard.
Yeah.
They may have the info leaked from this season, but they don't have Beyond Light's info leaked yet. We have no idea what's happening in Beyond
I'm
Light.
not saying that it's not going to be her because it leaks. I'm saying that I don't think that it wasn't a beloved character, and it wasn't a beloved season. I mean, I just don't think I don't think that they want to follow that up like that.
whereas I
It
thought,
wasn't beloved. I loved the Mars stuff, but then again, I played it during Forsaken, so
I thought they said also though that Asher just goes into the pyramid and then dies. If darkness comes.
Well,
No.
Asher I would buy. I would buy them killing off Asher, but like I felt like Anna Bray was more popular than you are.
Everybody's having a bad time, but from what I've seen, everybody's also pretty open-ended. Because,
Like I said, they can't get rid of Sloane because fans like the shipping of her and Amanda Holiday. That's like a whole fanfic thing. And if they got rid of Sloane, they'd piss off a whole bunch of their weird.
yeah, again, they're not getting rid of everybody. Everybody is just being put in like a suspended state of screwed, basically.
I mean, yeah, they can always Marisov them.
Yeah, I mean, like Marisov is like out looking at something. They're a little more specific.
Yeah, even during Max Curse Week, she's not in her throne room anymore.
Yeah, she's somewhere else now. No, I wasn't paying attention. Where are we supposed to be going?
The flush place. I have to go to a lost sector.
Guardian down.
Oh, well, I haven't been paying attention much.
Where's the fucking
Stores myself.
I just did all these for the eyes.
Yeah.
They're so hard to find on Titan.
Is it on
The
map?
eyes.
Oh, there it is. Actually, I know exactly what this is.
The only one I got to, the only, like, part of it I finished was the Prophecy Dungeon, thankfully. I got all the ones there, but I gotta do Whisper still.
I've done all of them.
Well, you're a cool guy.
Well, I did it because I will have MMXX after we get the trailers chosen.
Mixty mix. That's how you actually pronounce it.
I don't know if I'll ever get it. I gotta do all the raids. I feel like that's the thing that's holding me back.
It is literally.
But I have time to do it. I got 2 months. They're not getting rid of. Moments of Triumph lasts until expansion, right?
I thought, yeah, probably.
As long as you did the.
I mean,
Solstice, yeah.
as long as I did what?
The soul
Stop
dog.
doing Solstice.
I did. I got the Majestic Glow unlock. I didn't do the whole armor set, but like, I got 3 pieces.
7 trials wins.
No, that's the one. I didn't do that. I didn't do Pit of Heresy.
I'll do 2 of them. But trials wins are one of the requirements for sets. And there's 2 that you do not have.
But it didn't have to be. It didn't have to be Trials wins during Solstice. It just had to be Trials wins during moments.
So at some point, I guess you would need to win 7 trials potentially. But what I'm saying is there's 28 out of 30 triumphs that you need in total, and so you might not need the trials wins to get MMXX.
Right.
But you
I hear you. I gotta boost your audio because you are hard to hear. 1 second. Everyone's gonna look at my Steam screen. Can I get a voice check from you, Eric?
Check. Test.
Better. That's better. Oh no, I didn't get asset interception. Is that because I didn't do the chest yet?
Shoot at the knight.
You just have to open the chest.
Yeah. Yeah. But, so what is this next step? Solarium. Alright, so we gotta go to like a specific spot.
Yeah, that's over by where the strike is.
Yeah, I'm loading. I'm fast traveling to the rig, and I'm just gonna go there that way. Oh, I gotta pull Streamlabs back up so I can see the chat. Even though new time, people are busy. Apparently. Oh, now I got another viewer. It's probably one of you.
I think so. Where? So we need to like kill something and open chests in here? Is that the...
That was what the no longer Dinklebot was showing me.
I am in the solarium. Tech collected from... Oh, we have to collect one from here. Oh, it's marked. Oh, it's marked. There's a big guy. So we are gonna have to find... I don't know where the festering halls are supposed to be, but we're gonna have to go there.
I can show you.
You can check the map.
Yeah,
I can find it pretty
It's
quick.
within the solarium. It's the dark spooky place. With that.
Oh, yes, of course. Dark Speed.
Yeah, I feel like they wouldn't make you run across to a different section of the map to follow this thread.
Quite the opposite.
They do like making you run through the map that they built.
Well, in a straight line though.
Not always. See Savathun's eyes.
Savathun's Eyes is a scavenger hunt. That doesn't count.
You're a scavenger.
That insult didn't make sense.
You don't.
Ooh, these halls, they're festering.
Oh god.
Oh, that's a chunky ogre.
Get him, ogre.
Were you rooting for the ogre?
I would never.
That lines up. Oh, that's heavy. Should be 2 in here.
Golden Age Tech. Where's the other chest?
Also in the festering halls, so we have to go deeper.
It's really festering down here, guys. Must be getting closer. Oh, okay. Everybody just cool it.
Just trying to fester.
Yeah, this is a pretty hoppin' joint for a place that's supposed to be festering.
Oh, it's another ogre.
Thanks for checking that out face first for us.
I mean, we're getting each other invisible. Why don't you put down like a rift?
Didn't have to, because I sorted him. Suck it, Trebek.
World's first.
Well,
I saw it in PC Mag. Alright, now that we're here, let's go back and
Tech collected from the solarium, which apparently we didn't get.
did you not open the chest in the first room?
I guess I didn't. I'll walk back. That's my own problem.
Well,
If you guys want to go, you can go.
Now that you can walk back. Oh, maybe you can.
You absolutely can walk back. It may reset the fight, but
then we have to run Savathun's song.
oh, that's not.
Never
Well,
heard of her.
Speaking of them not doing things in a straight line, we're halfway through Savathun's song. We need to do Savathun's song.
Yeah, that's true. We are down here already.
oh, yeah.
Oh, we can still get the tech fragments.
Oh, that's funny. Even though we're not.
See a Pat.
Listen. Walk.
Things are getting decidedly more solarium-like.
So I played a lot of Divinity 2.
Oh yeah, how is it?
Holiday weekend. Man, it is how I wish D&D spells were. Like,
Well-
magic-wise, so much better.
Well, they're doing Baldur's Gate 3,
Baldur's Gate
so
3, I know.
they are.
It's
We're gonna get a Divinity D&D game.
just, I mean, it's just my biggest complaint is with D&D is that like the other elemental spells are just not fire. Like, fire is. if
Well,
you're not
Fireball
a
is
fire, you're a
is
fucking
king.
idiot.
All right.
But, like, with Divinity 2, they really make the other elements, like, extremely powerful. And the fact that they play up, like, if you make everything wet with the rain spell and then use, like,
I'm loading Savathun's song
the
up.
bolt spells, it's just so, it's added damage, like, the potential to stun, it's just so much better.
It's kind of like Dragon Age. Dragon Age did a very good job with making all the elements a lot of fun and different. Enjoy my slurping sounds, internet.
Operation Caliban. Welcome to the show. We've got
Caliban?
teams missing in ECR College.
This is Team
We got
Piccolo
one
as well.
report a few hours back, but it's
I don't even know who that is.
since then.
You don't know who Caliban is?
No, it's Zavala.
The Hive are notorious for their cruelty.
Alright, Mary.
Expect the worst.
Those guardians are my
Never met that
responsibility.
man in my life.
Get in, get out, and don't die.
He signs your paychecks.
I've never seen the Hive put locks on human doors.
Let me in.
Doing
Let me
Let
in.
me in! Have you seen Eric Andre's new special? I'll plug his Netflix
No.
special. It's very good.
It's really cool how you're helping out the little guy.
Yeah, the people who
Yeah.
need help. Eric Andre on Netflix. Legalize everything.
I don't know if you've heard of them.
Oh, hello. Okay. I feel. Oh, I didn't even check what element week we're on.
What do you mean? This is not a Vanguard strike. There's no modifiers on it.
I wasn't looking for modifiers. I just wasn't sure if it counted towards elemental for your pinnacle. Because I think it still is a playlist strike.
I think these are not playlist strikes. When you launch it directly,
It is. When you launch directly, it still is, I think.
It's clear conflict. We have to side with that.
I just think it is. I don't know. I don't know how to check. what
Yeah,
element.
I know, Eric. You have to side with Pat because you two are elite Zors, and I'm the Spaz. I got it.
Supreme Leader.
Supreme Leader? Don't let it. No more titles. I should have never called him Clan Leader Guy. What a mistake.
Hard to
It could be a Supreme Leader like that, the best Star Wars movie that's come out.
I'm getting a lot of hints about
What? Wait.
death experiments.
There were new Star Wars movies?
Yeah, dude, like the ones that were better than the original prequels. That's the one.
The original prequels.
The originals.
the bear.
1, 2, 3.
Sloan? Are you there? That must be one of the missing guardians. Tracing his broadcast now.
You hear me? Caliban? Caliban, are you there? Sir, they're not responding.
The story of Sith Lord Binks. Darth Binks.
God,
I
this is the
mean-
greatest redemption arc that's ever been written.
His ultimate plan coming to fruition. Yes.
That's void light in there. How?
Gotta delve
Void
deeper.
light can only be created by guardians. I don't understand how the Hive got their claws on it. This. What is this?
I bet it's a summoning
This
cap
is a
on some
cap
kind of
on
spell.
Some kind of summoning spell. The whole thing is being powered by void light. The Hive are calling
Not
someone
void
to
light.
type them.
Spoiler alert, the crystals we're shooting,
Is
they're
someone
guardians.
there? Hello? Hello? Anybody in the rig listening? I swear I just heard a voice.
The Hive can't summon anything without those crystals. We copy. Who is this?
I'm just gonna keep going and keep talking and hope that the signal gets better.
Quick, go so fast it fucks up all the voice lines.
It is really fun when that happens.
So that she runs out of options and thinks of an option. And
Yeah.
Right. I've got an idea. Wait, there's no hope.
Whoa.
Echo 3 here. Unknown fire team. Do you copy?
We copy.
Team
Are there
Piccolo,
others?
we copy.
No. Just us down here.
We're not Team Piccolo this time around. You paracausal entity, you.
No, it's Team Piccolo.
That is the best. That is the best name that we get.
We came down here as a squad of 9. Got picked off one by one. Watched a wizard rip the light out of my best friend. And funnel it into some kind of
I feel like
crystal.
this strike is meant to be like Apocalypse Now. Like you're descending into the heart of darkness. I saw my friends die in Nam.
I haven't seen it. I only watched Big Bang
I'm so sad for you.
Truly cinema masterpieces.
3. Just the Big Bang Theory and the original Star Wars.
Yeah, the original Star Wars, which only came out a few years ago.
I like to skip the bad ones.
What kind of monster are you?
I don't know. I hear Mark Hamill, the guy that from Big Bang Theory, was in,
The guy from the Big Bang.
the guy that did the animated voice of the Joker.
Yeah, I mean, I can't be mad at you for crediting him for that one. That is like his second biggest role.
Next to marrying Sheldon and Amy Cooper. You're right, dude. Get it.
Oh my god, I'm sad because you actually know that, and I don't know who the guest stars are on The Big Bang Theory because I only watch exactly
brought in-
one episode a year.
Made Mark
It's when I
Hamill
come
big.
home for
Made
Thanksgiving.
Joe
My
Whedon
friends
a big
didn't die
deal.
for nothing.
Take them. We're coming to you.
Literally, my mom watches it, and I see one episode a year.
Echo, listen.
My family watches it too. I mean, it's a masterpiece.
We can beat this.
Yeah,
Such
great
broad
idea.
appeal.
But there aren't any powered crystals in
Exactly.
here.
I'm telling you, get me started on Young Sheldon.
Together, we're gonna end this.
Have another
Oh, Eric.
Nope.
Portrait of
plan.
American life in the
Give
South.
Sloan my regards.
Just wear these mountaintops for me real quick, Osman.
Do a flip.
And Whisper is probably a good idea.
That's what I'm using.
Yeah, I saw it on the back, and I'm like, damn. Wish I had that foresight.
She sacrificed herself. This ends here.
Kind of did.
Fuck.
Too spicy. Sad.
Enjoy all those things dying.
Got it.
Yep. Where are you guys on tech fragments?
I haven't looked.
Well, we did it.
I need
Alright.
10 more.
Wish we'd had time to think of another way.
Oh, I do need some more.
I only need 2 more.
I think you get them from knights, right?
Ogres, wizards, and knights. Probably shouldn't have sped through her to get more ogres.
Yeah.
So what do we want to do to finish that off?
Well, I think we have to run this again. I bet you only get them from here.
No, because we were getting as we were running back through.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can pick something else.
Yeah, you just have to do it on Titan. So let's just
Go to Titan.
yeah. Whatever.
Actually, Contact has knights.
You want to do contact?
Does it have knights?
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright, we'll do contact.
As opposed to non-hive knights, Eric.
taking knights.
Okay, fine.
So why don't you get the fuck out of my mentions?
Don't at me.
My clan, ladies and gentlemen.
Back to Big Bang Theory.
Oh no. Somebody, please, derail this conversation from Bazinga Town.
That should be the name of the clan.
Working right now.
Oh my god. Why do I even open my mouth?
That's a great question.
Shut up. You're all guests on my stream. Neither of you did the interference mission yet, right?
No. I got on it too.
Hmm.
Why these losers are just standing around over here.
I want the ammo up. I want the ammo.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, I'll just start it.
I got it. I got it. Despite Eric being impatient.
Sorry, dude. I have things to do today.
Survived the hell. Like,
He's gonna register to vote.
I got registered to vote in the state of New Jersey.
Is that where you live?
Hoboken, yeah. Across the
Fair
river.
enough. Yeah. Gotcha. That's my home country.
Unfortunate.
Not all
Yeah,
these
I don't know, it's
people-
almost as bad as like being from Boston or something.
Alright, I'm done. Let's go.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. You're staying through this contact.
Gotta go talk to Sloan. See you losers.
Yeah, have fun. Go talk to Sloan.
I gotta get to Rahul.
Rahul.
Or do you have 2?
Or do I have 3? Or it has another kinetic weapon.
My meetings are done for the day. I do think I wanna go get a cider. Recorder Leg has started making a mango cider at some point, and it's so good. It's like a Capri Sun, but alcoholic.
Wow. That says a lot about you.
It says nothing at all. And everything.
He's a man with many layers.
It's, you know, I mean, yeah.
I'm a big dark beer guy. I get those seltzer wrong. I like sours.
I don't drink beer.
I like wheat beer. I like lagers.
I like to eat my bread.
You sure do, buddy.
We're finishing this out so you guys can get the contact event, right?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that was probably a good idea, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Did you
I did kind of say that,
Yeah,
but
no,
you know,
I
because you
actually-
decide to dismiss everything, I say, you know, it's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah, well, we're not done yet, so if you come back, you could finish the contact event at least and get some of it done.
I'm trotting.
He just actively made it.
I didn't realize you had actually left. I thought you were joking.
No, he wasn't joking. He's across the map.
Across the maps, that would be the Slayer.
You were in the other loading zone.
Oh, we can't.
Oh, this ogre.
Like, he fast traveled away from us.
Guardian down.
You're an absolute fool.
It went to
Poor
slow.
Cloud.
Hey, you know, I'm just. What's the point?
Woo! That was a lot of falling here. Not
Well, they're
falling,
not
taken. They all got the same name. Everything is everything.
Time to cheat in this game. I should not have these cheats.
Taken scouts. Wipe them away before Sabathur
Yeah.
takes notice.
How'd we do that so fast?
I have returned.
Oh wow, you registered to vote.
I'm filling out the form now.
You at least want to hear people talk about Destiny while you're filling it out. Like if I have to
Sent out on Twitch stream.
if I have to do democracy.
Anyone watching, go vote. Make sure you're registered.
Listen to Alex, I guess,
Social
for
security
once.
number.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, let's say your social security number out loud on Twitch. Let's do this.
Also, Ari, why didn't you do the thing where you change your weapons and deposit the bloom so this can go by faster?
He doesn't know how to do that. I
Leave the bloom to people that do.
I have never attempted the sword fly thing.
no. He's talking about the cheat. He's talking about the cheat where you can drop the ball and duplicate it and dunk it at the same time.
Oh.
So yeah, just give the ball to Eric.
You know, I could maybe try and learn so that I could get better, but
Or you can give the
or I could just throw the ball to Eric and, you know.
I mean,
Stick.
I also don't know how to do it. I just give the ball to Eric.
But I don't think you can do it without a mouse.
That's probably true.
Oh, no. Don't worry, I got the ball.
Proud of you, Eric, I guess.
Thanks, man. Just trying to finish this out for us.
Upper is digging. I can hear him.
Yeah. He's frustrated because I managed to get his nails done today.
Would be frustrating.
I mean, his nails are almost crooked. So it's a lot to take him outside. God, trimming dog nails just me anxiety. Walter's anxious. I'm anxious. Alright. Glad we were all working on contact the whole time.
Alright, now it's the next step of this other thing. Return to Sloan. Okay.
And then we have to go to the Zavala.
You're safe.
Alright, let's go talk to Sloan. I'll finish up contact later.
Give me 60%.
Yeah, I got a good 60-something%.
And I left for half of
Alright, take me to Zavala.
I am doing the other part first.
Alright, take me to Zavala.
Shut up.
All ears.
it. Did you already go to Slum?
I'm literally there right
I'm
now.
not talking to you, I'm talking to that.
Yeah, I left in the middle of the contact event also. I just came back.
Oh, nice.
I hate both of you.
I also
I'm
finished.
getting out.
I mean, it's like literally across the way. Like, you can see Sloan's office from here.
Oh yeah, no, I can see you guys jumping around. I can see the combat. I saw it on the main
Big sea monster right here. I can't believe we're never actually going to fight this sea monster that we've been looking at for 4 years or whatever, 5 years.
Isn't it Riven?
Isn't it Riven?
Pretty sure it's Riven's shadow, dude.
Dude, you should post that on Raid Secrets. You should let them know.
Oh.
What a fool. You're an absolute spoon.
Set myself the sea monster to find out it's Riven.
Yeah, you're almost as bad as Ted.
I think he's on to something. He's run Last Wish enough times now. He can have opinions.
Ted?
Yeah, he got 1K.
He does have 1K.
I don't know how many times he ran it to get 1K, but
Knowing Ted's luck at this game, probably 1.
probably just loaded
He
in
probably
for
he
opening
probably
quests.
never even ran the full raid. He loaded into Riven probably, and on the first time got it. I bet.
I'm pretty sure he didn't do the full raid.
Yeah, it's probably true.
I suppose we can look up his raid report.
I'm gonna do it.
I don't even know how many times I ended up doing it.
Oh, but the raid report will still show 1 completion even if he just did the boss.
What's raid report?
It tracks the amount of times you've done raids.
No, because you were able to see how many times that I had opened up the chests. Back when I was complaining about it just shortly ago.
That's true.
Imagine not getting 1K on your first try.
What's
It's a
What's-
it's known as
what's
a-
Ted's PS4 thing?
Hi, my name is Ted. Think or hi. Fuck.
Yeah, no.
I did this once before.
It's not Ted Says Hi.
It is.
It is Ted Says Hi.
Whatever. We said the same thing.
I'm gonna talk to Zavala first.
Shut up.
Oh,
I don't. Wow, you
It's
didn't
gotta
even
be
say
a
anything
five.
to me. That's just my default now.
Stuff to do.
Yeah, there's the Mindbenders. He's
Oh,
gonna
wow,
play full
holy
master
crap.
with Mindbenders.
I still have to do the Ruinous Effigy and Sabathoon's Eyes.
I can't wait to grind this into dust. Hey Pat, what number of Mindbenders is this for you?
Like 7. maybe more.
Oh wow, Mindbender's Ambition. That was cool once.
It's still extremely good. I mean, that's a bad roll of it, or at least mine was, but
It's
it is.
just curated, isn't it?
Oh, is that the reward for the Exodus thing now?
They're giving you all the hard to get guns.
They're giving you all the strike-specific weapons.
Yeah. The ones you have to play Nightfall over and over and over and pray to get. I don't know, I got Pulse Monitor and Rampage. There could be worse.
That's what everyone got.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Alright, well.
So, Eric, given that he spends on average less than 20 minutes running Last Wish, there's no way he's ever run the full Last Wish.
Yeah, I didn't think he had. What's his number?
He's got 2 clears.
Yeah. That hurts a little bit.
So he got it on the second try. He's also
about a dozen.
He's also got 3 failures. So I don't know if he... Because you can't fail... You can't not finish the raid and open the chest. That's not possible. So...
So maybe he loaded in with the group and left.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe he... Oh, that's him getting checkpoints. Because that's how Ted does things.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Because then he rotates his characters through. So he probably finished it twice.
Is dimmed down.
It wasn't last time I checked.
So he probably opened the chest like somewhere between 3 and 6 times. But he only had to open the chest 3 and 6 times in order to get what he needed. Oh, I haven't even gone and talked to Saladin yet. Does he have a thing up here?
He has the same 4 pinnacle things.
Yeah, I would know less.
Try saying that 5 times fast.
Now I gotta talk about it.
Shit, they're okay.
What's that? Do you try and speedrun your voter registration?
No, I tried to dunk a ball and a thrall killed me.
If you do the no clip trick on your home address, you can actually just flip right over to the back side of the application.
What? You're a bad friend. Oh, that was good. Alright. I am I'm gonna take a quick bio break before we head to Brother Vance.
Fair enough.
Alright.
I like the truth ornament in the store today. I might grab that.
I'll leave the audio running so y'all can talk smack about me.
Listen, we do that whether or not. Here.
Oh, look, I got the right sign up. I never remember my hotkeys. Alright, I'm walking away.
I know bio means bathroom.
I hate you so much. God. Yeah, so Eric, he's only ever done... Ted's Scourge of the Past raid report is so funny because it's the 3 completions in order to get Anarchy, and then there's just like 12 failures in a row where it's just him doing the Sparrow checkpoint.
So you're telling me that he got Anarchy on the 3rd try and Last Wish
On the 2nd, it looks like.
Yeah.
Or within 6, basically. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Ted's
His luck is insane.
his luck is insane. He got because he also got the exotic sparrow within the first 5 runs. because he was running the rest in order to just do
I'm gonna have to boot Mary.
we're gonna have to do and Borf.
Who's Borf?
That's Dan. He's new. He is definitely not prepared for this situation.
Was that her partner?
Yeah.
Does he want to play Iron Banner? Just welcome to Destiny 2. Here's hell.
Are you guys doing Iron Banner?
No.
Not yet.
It's a
We're
joke.
doing the
Guardians are always Scorn. That's interesting.
What do we want to turn
I'm sure I can
into
find
blind rose?
Yeah, like I think this is Dan's first day playing Destiny. So I'm like, you've got to
What a day to choose.
What? Ali Broche is back? It's a name I've not heard since I was in college.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. She did web cartoons that many have been turned into memes that you have most certainly seen.
Don't assume what I've seen on the internet.
Alright, let's go talk to Brother Vance unless y'all need to keep doing stuff
No, I
here.
need to talk to Ali Broche. Here. It's in the Destiny channel. If you've ever seen
Oh,
that
man.
face, you've seen Ali Broche.
Nope.
You're a liar. Don't lie to me.
Why do I see Mary? Why do I see Mary's name popping up in the
Need
corner?
to kick them from our fire team.
The bank is what draws the
She may not actually know how to leave.
humanity out to meet you in the arenas.
Oh,
Causes their
gotcha.
subsequent death.
Did you just show up and do that?
I'm ready. Put me in, coach. No, guys, you're not ready. They just joined on us because I saw that I was. They saw that I was online.
Who's Borf?
That's Dan. This is his first day playing Destiny. So if you take him to any of the activities that we're doing, he will be turned into a fine pulp.
Hey, Artistic Simplicity, how's it going? Oh, look, a whole bunch of people just popped on to watch. I know this is a new time. I wasn't expecting everybody to chime in. I keep...
Tell them I said hi.
There were things out in the dark that only the dark.
So wait, so Mary's back on our fire team. I guess she can go with us to Mercury.
I don't think you can take 4 people.
And
Yeah, you have to boot them.
send her away.
Alright, someone left. It's
Well-
all good. I'm going now. There are too many... Oh, Mary.
Yeah, you gotta.
Mary,
you got
I'm
to
kicking.
boot them.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
She's coming here to emote at me and kick around. Can you go hide?
So let's get to hey Juan. That's glad to hear everyone's going okay. So what we just were experiencing right now was Pat's sister Mary kept joining our fire team, bringing our group size past the normal 3-person co-op size. It can go up to 6 for PvP and like raids, and social areas too. And we were in a social area, so she kept joining up on us, but we couldn't
She wasn't
leave.
trying to. She said she made a mistake. She wasn't trying to rejoin. She's
It
fairly
doesn't
new to
matter.
the
It
game
was
also.
funny regardless.
She's fairly new, and she is now chaperoning someone who is brand new as of today.
Right, yeah, there was some guy. I'm ready, put me in coach.
Because I told him that, like, because I'm talking to them on Discord, and I'm like, you guys, you like, I'd love to take you with me, but like, I'll come and help you later. You are not ready to do what we are doing. This will just like pulp you. And he's like, put me in.
No.
If Osiris were here,
I mean, technically the power level's 750.
your efforts against the Vex.
Yeah, he's got the broken Traveler's Chosen. He could go for the broken Traveler's Chosen immediately too.
Exactly. A garden world. What a Sanari.
I'm reading.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, now you have audience. Now you have to do a staged reading.
Okay, fine. Brother Vance recognizes
No,
your
please don't.
footsteps
I regret
bright and
this.
says you. What? I'm a dungeon master. I can do this shit.
Look at who's showing off the fact that he can read.
Yeah.
Oh, flex.
Right? The more you
Please.
talk, the longer it's gonna take.
It's taking you this long to read that?
Well, I'm busy coming up with comebacks for you that I can't even read. All right, I'm satisfied.
Welcome to the lighthouse.
I forgot to grab all the bounties.
Interesting choice.
But brother,
All right,
Vance-
we're loading a garden world. Jerk faces.
With her gunsmith bounties.
The amount of time I went and take her to the tower yesterday to go pick up gunsmith bounties, and James was joining on us, and James just went down there and got some, and she's like, "Wait, how come James gets to go and get bounties?"
I can take like 5 at a time.
Like, I can't stand you two.
Did she ask her? I saw at one point, like, you know, the 4 of you on. I was like, man, just like one more, and we can take Mary to Leviathan.
Oh god, but the first time we did that was so bad.
What, Leviathan?
Well, no, Pat and I took Mary once to like farm part of Leviathan, and she wouldn't
Mary
She
was
wouldn't
not
help
the
me.
problem there. I'll say it. Mary was not the problem.
Shut the fuck up.
I
She
was
was.
also-
There's a simulation in the forest that is quickly spiraling out of control. Long story.
Okay, on our way.
None of you get to go to Leviathan. Don't make me turn this space bus around.
Alright, so I may be more hostile than my viewers are used to, but that's because I'm joined by like all my clanmates right now, and they bring
gonna
that
bring out the
aggressive
worst.
side out of me. You guys are bad people.
Listen, I'm gonna race you to the end of this fucking strike.
Fine. I mean, we still have to do the whole like gather stuff from killing specific types of bad guys in here, right? So like it helps to kill things.
Nah. Don't tell me what helps.
Oh
There
my
are
god.
ogres in here right now? What?
Why do I play this game with you people? I know why. It's because you're better than me and you pull me through hard content. That's exactly why.
Yeah, what do you play? Trials wins.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you guys specifically for raids and trials.
I mean, we are all known for our hard PvP carries and
Right.
excellent, skill set.
That's what you're known for. I think maybe Ted can be the only one who could claim, like, PvP carries.
I don't know. Eric carried pretty hard sometimes.
One of you all helped me get Recluse. I forget who it was.
Are you listening? Am I muted?
There's too many people here. We're all dunking in every direction.
Everybody's getting slammed on.
Listen, we gotta pick one person to pick on.
Not it. No, not it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling Ari a little bit.
Ah, yeah. Welcome to my stream, where not only
did
do I
shoot
play
first.
Destiny badly, but the people who are quote-unquote my friends mock me.
I never used that word.
I'm sorry, you said,
I said
you
quote-unquote.
brought up
Ari, this is my daily life.
I mean, I know, Alex. They're just
Yeah,
doing
Alex-
this right now
Alex-
because I'm hosting the show.
Alex
It is
had-
usually dunk on Alex.
Alex had to suffer through a full trials run with me and Eric.
He's being silent, so he gets a pass right now.
He's trying to be quiet.
Yeah, he's hoping he won't be noticed. He's like, oh, there's a bigger target right now.
Listen, I haven't played in like a month.
Don't start
my
with
Oh,
that.
shush.
Do not.
Shush now.
Now it's on Alex.
As he starts playing the tiniest Destiny violin ever.
I'm just a little Destiny baby.
What? I've been playing it an entire month.
I'm just saying. I want to enjoy my time.
It has not been a month.
Destiny isn't here for fun.
It's not our fault you went to New Hampshire or Vermont or wherever the hell you were.
That was just rude.
It's all the same.
Right? They're at the exact same states, and both states feel the same way about each other.
Just because you turned one of them upside down doesn't make it different.
For the record, Alex is from Vermont, and Vermont and New Hampshire have a big rivalry. For those who don't know.
More often than that, I get is Vermont. Like, what state is Vermont in?
That's the worst, because it's a huge fucking state.
Oh, it's not that big. Don't get ahead of yourself.
I'm from Jersey. It's huge.
What?
Jersey's not a big state.
I'm actually curious now what the size difference between Jersey and Vermont would be.
Jersey would fit
Population is
inside
pretty-
Vermont. I am certain of that.
All that frame of mind.
This room is way nicer when it isn't full of champions.
Oh, dude. I forgot that was the last time we ran Garden War.
Yeah, it was like, it took me 10 seconds to cross this room this time, as opposed to 25 minutes.
The Master Nightfall.
Hey, you guys got a Grandmaster coming up soon, right?
Oh god, I haven't even attempted Grandmaster. I'm afraid.
Imagine not.
Thanks.
None of us have done Grandmaster, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if you haven't run it with us, and none of us have run it, who would you have run it with?
No one.
Okay.
Your other
Literally
crew
no
plan?
one. I hate doing, you know, I
Your
hate
step
doing
plan?
the LFG stuff.
Brings me joy.
Yeah. Anything difficult in this game, I have without a doubt run with you folks. Ugh, 10 more Minotaurs to kill.
Just blast this final boss. 'cause
Yeah, we have to
actually
let the
got-
Minotaurs come through the. We have to let the Minotaurs come through the gate.
Yeah, so we can get all the kills.
There's enough art energy here to power
Yeah, I don't
the
have my
city for
sunshot
100
on or
years.
my whisper.
I mean, I just won't use my super until the end. So, to explain to viewers, we're way over level for this encounter that we're doing,
Actually, I'm a little different, but.
and we can destroy the boss too quickly, and we need to kill a certain amount of an enemy type, and so we want to make sure that we don't kill the boss too fast. This has been, so far, the most
calm down,
Destiny-oriented stream I've had. Usually, like, things are not very Destiny-oriented as I play Destiny.
Need a new mic until we can hear his hiccups clear as day.
Listen,
Is that the hiccup of democracy? Are those the hiccups from registering to vote?
That makes no sense. That's not a dunk at all.
It wasn't a dunk, it was a legit question.
We only accept quality dunks here.
If you're gonna feed me into Alex, you might as well make it good.
5 ogres, wizards, knights.
That's so like 6 steps ago.
Are you guys doing Savathun's song right now?
No.
No, we're on Mercury.
Oh, goddamn.
We've done like a bunch of planets. You're on the first planet.
Excuse me. Let me compose myself.
So you get mind benders from...
Yeah, they're giving you all the like stuff you have to farm.
I know that. But they give it to you from Titan.
You just get it from Zavala. Like
When you're done with Titan, you go and talk to Zavala, and he gives you mind benders. It doesn't make sense, but that's the
Okay, that's why I was confused.
Who's using a heavy? Stop it right now.
Anarchy. It's a baby heavy.
It's a little baby heavy. Barely heavy. Your laser means nothing to me here. I just took it to the face.
Yeah, you're enjoying it as opposed to getting one shot.
That tickles.
Shoot the ball at me. Coward. I can't even see how much health he has.
Yeah, just shoot the enemies coming out of the teleporters.
No, it actually doesn't matter. I've got 15.
Well, it does matter to me. I need 4 more.
Oh, dude, can you imagine
Oh.
having all 15?
I guess I do have all 15.
Well,
I noticed.
look
All
whose
right, let's
stream
just
you're on.
finish this up real quick.
Let's just blast this guy.
You guys are assholes.
There's 2 left.
Oh, that means I gotta find 1 Minotaur outside of this stupid thing. Well, the boss might count.
Yeah, the boss is a Cyclops. So. But they will come through the gates. Just make sure that you're focusing fire on the gates when they open.
Yep.
Oh, that might kill me. Oh, it didn't. Weird. Cool orbs, dude.
Wow. Come on.
Primary ammo. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Alright, make sure you shoot at this Minotaur we're shooting at.
Done. Shooting at him. Got it. And that guy. Oh no! Res me. Somebody.
God damn it.
I know, he's literally right on top of me. Fuck. Alright, I shot him. There we go. I got it. Thank you. Alright, I guess we clear up this boss now.
Yeah, I don't think he spawns any more Minotaurs.
No, yeah, that's it. It counted. I'm good.
Osiris, if you had any plans for this thing when you simply
Thank you.
I'm afraid there's not much of it left.
You've done well, Guardian. That corpse could be useful. I'll
Yeah, it was some good coordination. That's why I play with them and put up their abuse, because they help me.
Tree of probabilities.
Tree of probabilities. Look, coming right up.
Just make sure to hit Cabal.
Alright. Defeat Cabal on Mercury. Well, that shouldn't be too hard, because you go in, this is the one where you go into the Cabal simulation.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I mean, I don't mind that the evacuation quest line is like, hey, one last go, Destiny's greatest hits. I couldn't imagine it really being anything else.
I'm gonna order Chinese food for dinner. That is what I have decided.
Incoming transmission.
'Cause I don't
You
wanna
have
cook
that
it
privilege.
anymore.
Force created copies of Cabal invasion. Eliminate them. Osiris.
Time to shoot
We
Cabal.
still can't track you in there.
I just ran him
Gotcha.
over and got
How much ash
an amulet.
we could.
There you go.
If you're going in, watch your back.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this one may not be as tough to get.
Facts. I don't need facts.
I need Cabal.
I just have to go to Mars after this.
Yep.
The geometric data I'm reading from this architecture, it's suddenly shifting. Like reality trying to
flip.
decide on a version it likes.
That was
In
horrible.
the forest, it finds itself in flux.
I can feel your approach, Guardian. Welcome back to the forest.
I don't like it.
Not here to fight ogres. Fucking in my face.
Oh, the infinite forest.
Damn it! So close.
Dude, I saw the orb coming. On that, I was like, not today.
I was like, there's a small window where he opens that gate and he'll be stuck and there'll be no platform in front of him.
Don't even worry about it. I have a sense now. It's when you get quiet.
Because you know Pat's up to something then.
It's flooding my pain. God damn it.
Looks like the Vex are trying to re-establish control of the forest.
They can try. This forest is mine now.
The Vanguard would disagree.
I didn't ask.
We don't care about any of y'all, just Cabal.
I didn't realize that like group Twitch streams were a thing now too. I think everybody has to be affiliate, but then you can like
Yeah, no, you can join
like a
it's called a
window.
Twitch team, and then you
Yeah.
can like all stream together, yes.
fascinating.
Yeah, so we are rushing through an old co-op mission one that is set at like default lowest difficulty, like which beginner players could play at essentially. And we're trying to get to the part of this, we're right up ahead, that big column. And it's gonna take us to like a simulated past, and we want to shoot a different enemy type. These guys, the Cabal.
At the end of this big long quest, you get an exotic gun, which is why we're doing old content.
Yes. Is this the only other half of it, or is there going to be one more evacuation?
I don't.
Mars.
Oh well, yeah, but like after this week, I think he's saying.
Yeah, I mean, like, are we getting Travelers Chosen?
Yeah, we're getting Traveler Chosen at the end of this.
Oh, it's fucking sweet.
Now there's one left.
So we're going to get a cool exotic, and the last new exotic weapon before
2 months of nothing.
2 months of no new exotic weapons. Damn you, COVID. We would have been... We would be frothing at the mouth for Beyond Light. It'd be about a month away. Wasn't it October? Or was it September?
Yeah, it was like this week, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
originally.
Then we would be playing it. But now instead we're waiting 2 months.
I'm kind of glad though.
Yeah. It gives you a chance to play some other stuff.
I'm not that mad at it. And honestly, you can't fault them for, like... wanting not to die.
It's a little selfish.
While you were fighting, I was thinking of a way over that ramp, so I simulated your sparrow. It's good to go.
Brother, I'm gone. You're not gonna find me unless I will it.
I'm looking right at you, my dude. I'm not so far behind.
I don't even see you on my radar.
Oh, I see you on mine.
I mean, I see you as a green arrow, but not a green dot.
Oh, I'm probably just like just out of range. You tap those brakes one time.
There's no, it's all gas, no brakes here.
Just drive perfectly. That's all.
No, I almost went up the field. I had to stop my foot midway.
I mean, why aren't you guys stopping to shoot all the dudes?
Because I already had 40, Ari.
Yeah, I'm chasing Eric. I'm here for one thing.
You guys are dumb.
No, I mean, there's more Cabal up here.
The future where he succeeds is much worse.
Yeah, I'm done now.
I'm done now. My name's Pat, and I'm done now.
I was done before Pat. Yeah, dude. Go home.
My name's Eric, and I was done even sooner.
Well, here, I'll run past all these Cabal and you can fight them.
Thank you.
I'll turn invisible.
I only need 8 more.
Whoop. Ooh, that was a good push. Okay, I'm back.
So, where's this phallus?
Wait for it.
Where's the Atlas?
Can I do it? Can I kill him before you drag me? Nah.
Turned up their security measures, trying to flush us out of
I got dragged to them before I could get
there's
those.
one here.
security grid.
I know. I need 3 more kills. I'm not worried about it.
Relax. It worked out fine the first time.
Literally 2 in here.
Yep, and I got him. And I'm done. Now I just gotta finish Tree of Probabilities, whatever that is. You know what that is? What is that?
We've activated more lasers.
It's hard not to admire the artistry.
It's really not.
I was being sarcastic. That's what we're playing. That was to the viewers, not you.
Wasn't listening.
Make it! Oh,
I didn't make it.
survived.
Does anyone else feel like
Endgame content.
Why do you keep asking that? I was the active ghost last time. Now it's you.
Oh, Pat, what happened, bud?
Buddy.
You did.
there's something strange about this forest?
Did you die?
Bug in the system. Heroic.
You run in fear.
Is the bug in the system part of... Oh, okay, that's on Mars. So we should go to orbit. Alright.
No, have to talk to...
We don't have to talk to anyone.
Bug in the system.
Yeah, there we go. Launch it.
Oh, yeah. Systems on Mercury.
Yeah, and I'm trying to make it launch and it's not launching.
It said Mars. So
Do we have the
I thought it was Mars, but then I went to the big map and saw that it was... There we go. It's loading.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to see if Cyberpunk is actually going to come out on time. On the new time.
2077? Oh, that I have no idea.
Aren't you on the dev team?
No, but I mean, like, you can't guess with those guys.
No.
Is that even a new... Did I have that weapon before? No. How about that? I'm gonna be so sad when they hand me a Braytech Osprey from this whole thing.
Didn't you get one during the original?
I did. That's why I'm sad. Is that like I put so much effort into it.
I mean, we told you that you would get one from this. But...
I know, and I insisted anyways. I do have my Sweet Wayfarer title. It is mine.
So, are simulating the hive to test a new reality path.
So this is less intense than a strike. This is a heroic adventure, and this is meant to be like a hard single-player activity, but we're doing it together. So this should take no time at all.
This is what it feels like when we're in total agreement. Weird.
Alex has the puppy doing.
She's doing okay. She's teething right now, so that's
Oh yeah, brother.
chewing on everything.
He turns 3 in October. He's a beautiful little baby, so it's okay when he does it. Your computer dumb.
No, I'm just typing messages. I'm letting you carry me. I'm texting my real friends.
Who would they be again?
Damn it.
Dag nabbit.
Trying to knock me off.
I would never.
Is that why you fell? Try to do it off the small bridge? That's why I ran across the small bridge?
Alright, I'm gonna continue plugging for the little guy who needs help. So, like, everybody should go see Bill and Ted Face the Music if you haven't already. Keanu Reeves needs all the help you can get.
I thought, to God, that you were... it was going to be a longer...
No, I knew you thought it too, and I waited until you walked up to me.
I was just like, oh, I'm going to be nice to Pat, even though he always tries to kill me in these instances. Where are you?
Eric, just come here.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't know if I would actually... So, this may sound weird, Juan. I would maybe wait a couple of months before buying Destiny 2, because the content you're paying for may become free in November. So, as much as I encourage 40% off Shadowkeep and Forsaken, yeah, well, that's pretty damn good, but again, I don't know, like, so when they put Shadowkeep out this year, they made most of everything but Forsaken was free. Everything but Forsaken was made free. So now we got a pretty good inkling that at least Forsaken is probably going to be the new free-to-play content.
Forsaken is not going to be free. No way.
They have to. What else is there?
Highly disagree.
What else is there, though? They offered the entire Red War and 4 planets free-to-play.
Yeah, sense. But
What else are they gonna put in? There's just the Cosmodrome and
Bacon was such a content dump. There's no way they're just gonna make all of that free.
I think they are, because all the hardcore players are
'cause-
gonna be on Europa.
No, because the Red War and Curse of Osiris and Warmind, those were like seasonal expansions, and then
The Red War
Forsaken
was not
like,
seasonal.
annual.
The Red War was
Well,
the vanilla
The
D2
Red War was the
campaign.
base game, but like that's like making the base game free and then making like the big annual DLC.
Yeah,
the
but
paid
what I'm
content.
saying is they got rid of the main campaign and all the DLCs, which is about Forsaken size. That's what they're getting rid of. And so they have to fill that gap with something. And they're probably going to do it with the oldest expansion. And that would be Forsaken. They're probably going to make Shadowkeep like what Forsaken is now. Like, you still have to pay for it. But they'll probably make Forsaken free. They have
I'll
to
believe
give
it when
them
I see it.
something.
I mean, there's a lot of speculation in the forums about this right now about whether or not they're actually going to make it.
Yeah, for the record, I'm purely speculating. This is all 100% opinion, verified by no fact.
Because they have been talking about the fact that there are no free raids going forward.
I mean, that's the thing. Forsaken has Last Wish, and I just don't see them.
Making
Well,
Last
they're-
Wish free.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's the thing, is that there are currently no free raids. And so if they made Forsaken free, then there would at least be one free raid.
Unless they selectively made, like, they gave you the Dreaming City and Tangled Shore, but not Last Wish.
Get ready.
That would be even more insane, because no one would pay money for just a raid. Or not for an old raid, at least.
I think maybe
Like,
you
they'll
get
either-
access
they'll
to
either
raids
make
with
it-
Season Pass.
I don't know. They'll either, I mean, my feeling is that they'll either make it whole hog free or they won't. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, I would certainly just wait to buy, though, until you see what the landscape of the...
Yes, I
We'll see
think
what it looks
regardless
like
of what happens, the general consensus is, as cool as Destiny is, it's a really weird time to invest money in it, just because the game is about to go through a massive yearly metamorphosis.
It is absolutely worth paying for. It will certainly be worth paying for
Yes,
in November.
yes. Once November rolls around and Beyond Light comes out, absolutely worth your money. I mean, I've sunk countless hours into this game.
There's just like, I mean, for example, everything that everyone is seeing on stream right now is being
Removed. It's vaulted.
vaulted, right? So like if you paid for this right now, it would all be gone in 2 months. You won't have it anymore. So
Right. I mean, thankfully this is from the free-to-play section, but
I thought I already did the Mercury Exodus.
they had you go through
Yeah,
all
there's
the planets
multiple
last time, and now they're having you go through it a second time.
yeah, last time you packed up the boxer. Now it's U-Haul day. The truck's here.
Got it.
Zavala wearing his New Balances.
He
Zavala
would.
brought one of those belts that's supposed to help your back.
Oh man,
It was jorts on.
he's got jorts. Zavala would have jorts, working on his muscle car on the weekends.
So Eric, I was looking. I could get a microphone with a what's it called? Not an inverter, an interface.
Yeah, one.
With like little dials, and then I could plug that into my computer, and then plug the mic into that. And you know, it's only like $200 more. So
My headset was like $43, and it's lasted for like 5 years.
So go as bad as that.
So, yeah. So, Juan, the cool thing about Destiny is if you buy, let's say you buy Beyond Light, the deluxe edition, which would cost $60, like the regular price of a game, that'll get you the expansion pack and the season passes for the entire year's content. So basically, they don't do subscription, they do once a year purchases. So it's like you're just pay them $60 and you get everything for this year.
Well,
Um,
not quite. Yes.
Which
Yeah. Hopefully
I
in
actually
November,
like
part
as a
of the things
system.
part of the things they clear up is this pricing structure stuff because there's just too many options.
yeah.
is this Mindbender's better than mine? That's unfortunate.
No, is it?
It might be.
Pat was dunking on it. He said it was a bad roll.
It is a bad roll.
And Rampage. It could be better than some of these.
I mean, I have. The thing is, it just has accurized and arrange masterwork, whereas my current Mindbenders has light mag or assault mag, and then slide shot rampage. And I only really like it for slide shot and a handling masterwork.
It does sound like your other one's better.
I just really like slide shot.
Excellent. Chaos. Zone in infinite.
I don't know. I'll keep it.
Chaos.
Civ 6. That is a that's a deep pit one. I occasionally have my Civ moments. Alright, better days ahead. Return to Brother Vance. If we let the timer run out, it should drop us in Mercury, right?
I mean, yeah, but there's nowhere that I can push Eric off the edge of the map here.
Alright, we're just gonna wait 10 seconds.
10 seconds is like
I mean, I have very little pity for you, Eric.
It's because of what I said about
Destiny 2 is pretty reasonable. The only microtransaction stuff that you really got to worry about is for cosmetics. And as I've said before, there's no pay to win in Destiny, which is really, really good. That would ruin the experience for me. It's pay to look cool. If you put us in orbit. No. Alright, good. Take me to Brother Vance. And yes, I fast traveled. I'm that lazy. Alright, Brother Vance. I'm just gonna walk into the infinite forest blind. Great. Let me know when you all are done, and then I can take us to Mars.
Spoilers.
I don't care, Alex.
I wonder if that was the first DFA I got. I can't remember.
Well, you can check your collections while we load.
Nah, it's
Eric, are you done?
Yeah, dude, I don't read.
You're a very sad
He's got the
person.
Spark Notes open.
Spark notes would require reading.
Spark notes with a screen reader on.
See, the saddest thing is I am going to get the Chronicler title, and it won't mean anything to any of you.
You should really tell Ted about it. He cares the most.
Nobody in my clan cares about the lore.
I read
Dude,
the lore.
I
Well-
love the lore.
I just read all the leaks already. I know this whole thing.
I prefer to be surprised.
It's still surprising when you read it. I just read it in advance.
Yeah, it's called delayed gratification, my friend. I have patience.
Listen, I'm not here to kink shame anybody.
What's your kink? Waiting.
Delayed gratification.
I like waiting.
I like watching other people read the lore.
Well, I could, as Pat suggested, do D&D style, like, line readings of every box text that comes up. If you wanted. Silence. Deafening silence.
Just the right amount of silence. Someone's gonna
Silence is a virtue. Wait.
Oh my god.
trust you 0%.
Rasputin needs us.
Alright, time to go. Investigate the mine lab. Let's go.
You be disguised as something benign. We need to find
Oh.
it. We can also help the Vanguard. Mars Hive are using a ritual to strengthen Savathun. Disrupt it. And while you have your weapon drawn, she gestures out the window, where towers jut from Crimson Dunes. Enact escalation protocol. Attract Hive. All the Hive you can, and do what you do.
I'm
She
not
takes a
buying the
breath.
voice. I really
He's
want you
still
to
out
carry
there,
the voice.
she says. We're both counting on you. That's my
What a
revenge.
break. Husky.
Cool.
Wait, I also skipped it. What happened with Asher?
Yeah, Ari, you're the spark notes for Alex. You tell him what happened.
He's just choosing to.
He's choosing to stay in the Pure Meridian, much like Brother Vance is, spoiler alert, choosing to
Oh no!
stay in the Infinite
Really?
Garden.
Weird
Oh,
one.
you guys left me, didn't you?
Yeah, of course we did, Ari.
I
Yeah.
got smacked into the gravity thingy again.
You idiot. You absolute goddamn.
I knew it was gonna happen. I
Oh,
did it anyway.
Oh, but you didn't leave the fire team. That's cool.
You got that, and I don't think Ari did. So now he's tough to look.
I got one of the Rasputin frame. No, it says 0 out of 5 on Rasputin frame pieces.
That's what the protocol.
That's escalation protocol? Alright.
Check your thing. It didn't show your name on mine, so you need to.
Mine just says defeat bosses in escalation protocol to collect pieces of Rasputin's shattered frame.
Great if you can read and not do anything and have it paid forward for you.
Yeah, we didn't actually do anything. We just turned a corner and there was a computer. And then it was like, now turn back around and go back to where you were.
I like ran all the way in.
My destiny.
Alright, I guess we're doing escalation protocol now.
It appears so.
No! Oh, yeah, loser.
So, fans of this stream, you've seen me play this a bajillion times.
Well, this is just 5 bosses, not like 5 end bosses.
No, yeah, it's just gonna be 5 yellow bars, so that shouldn't
This
be too
is
bad.
escalation protocol, so just remember that it's important to have extreme strategy and work with synergy.
I hate you.
In circle.
I mean, yeah, I mean, basically, can you stand in a circle and shoot things above a circle? You've
We
got...
had trouble with Leviathan. We'll see.
Again, it was Mary who would not understand not to
So-
run away. But you can say what you want, but it
Then I
wasn't
came
me.
in and also said that it was you.
You're all just saying that because it's my stream.
Turn the stream off.
Turn your stream off right now, 1v1 me.
I'm not... What does that prove?
Then I'll say it when it's not the stream.
Oh, God. Ow. Please don't run me over. I'm just a weak little hunter.
Abusive. I'm in an abusive relationship with my clanmates.
No! 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 Not like
At
that.
least I can take solace in the fact that they are hurting each other.
Bring up,
God,
bring up Leviathan, don't worry.
you really trucked me with that thing. Jesus.
Getting ready to send you to another planet.
Yeah, I hear the Tangled Shore is nice this time of year. Alex, you're being suspiciously quiet.
Cool.
Again, Alex is just enjoying that he is not the subject of your,
This is just a weird collectible. A Rasputin piece.
This is mixtape.
Rasputin's mixtape.
I'd listen. Actually, he's got a whole thing for me.
He liked classical music. I'd be like, yeah, it's just a bunch of classical music.
Maybe he's remixed it.
Oh man, like Skrillex style? Is it dubstep? Because when he talks, it's basically modem squelch.
Oh yeah, Blizzard does keep stepping in it. I'm glad that Destiny is no longer associated with Activision Blizzard.
Yes. In reference to the chat.
What did they do this time?
Nothing, no, this person was just saying that he doesn't like giving Blizzard money because they have a tendency to do dumb and or bad things. Which is true.
Which is, yeah, it's quite true. Gotta find them shadow rifts.
Eric.
That person.
Made it look. We're gonna do 5 waves?
Yeah.
These waves are so long.
I feel like the first couple just take so much longer than the later ones.
The later ones are predominantly just boss fights. Like, they don't do wave after wave. Like, I don't even think there's shadow rifts in the last couple.
Well, I think to make it hard, they make a bunch of enemies show up at once, which lets you fill up your bar faster. Because right now, we're like wiping the field, and then we're like waiting for things to spawn.
There's the yellow bar.
Give me your USB drive.
The Rasputin, it looks like a floppy disk.
How dare you?
It does. Rasputin's using a floppy disk. It's Golden Age floppy disk, so it's like a really cool one.
You can go somewhere with risk. When there's lives at stake.
Oh, no heavy ammo. What is this?
Get out of that thing. No, sir.
Okay, it'll come down eventually.
Ammo for days.
The LA looks like Mars right now. That's horrifying, Juan. Your sky is that red?
Yeah, it's crazy how we don't usually see that on the East Coast, but when I was out in Seattle a year or two ago, their last day there looked almost close to this. It's horrifying.
That's really scary. Yeah, no, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Interestingly enough, the edition of Cyberpunk that I'm playing is called Cyberpunk Your Asshole. Cyberpunk Pat!
I think the best. Oh, you got
Yeah, I got him.
I think the best part of it is that you piss off already mid-sentence. Not that you actually killed me.
I agree.
You're a dumbass.
Listen, I am okay with friendly casualties, you know?
Yeah, clearly. Clan leader guy ramming his friends with vehicles.
Weapon.
Dick. Ow, how did I? Welcome to Destined for Failure. The stream where I play Destiny badly.
Good thing you got the A-team here to carry you.
The A-team needs to take the Ritalin. So yeah, so I have people watching now. So yeah, I switched the schedule up. This slot, I know it's in the middle of the day, but it's honestly the time to play it because this is when the content update happens. Are you guys still having your vehicle wars? You guys are running around like sparrows being dummies.
He's like hiding in an alley and like I'm sneaking up behind him in my sparrow.
Children. Children. We're all children. Now help me get the best laser gun I can possibly get.
We're not after a laser gun, we're after a kinetic.
Is Traveler chosen a kinetic? I didn't even look.
Okay, you can play your one?
Yeah, I mean it is the broken gun you get from the beginning of the game. This is D2's version of the not the Kvostov, whatever that assault rifle was that they.
That's the Kvostov. That was the one.
The one they made an exotic for.
Yeah, in D1. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is in the beginning of D2, when you're in the burnt out city, you get.
Oh, you get that one gun.
And this is the exotic version of that gun.
And I bet you the narrative behind it is the Traveler being like, please don't take those sweet darkness powers. And then we're going to be like, but I want those darkness powers.
If we go to the vault that some people have managed to glitch their way into, that is probably true.
Now, I got a serious question for you guys. The Traveler's big enough to be a moon. Why have we never gone to the Traveler as a map?
Don't be a fool.
Like, why don't we just go there? We have spaceships. Let's go to our god and try and communicate with it. Why do they all just sit there and look up at it? Question.
There's no door.
It literally exploded open at the end of Destiny 2.
That would be rude. If there was a door, I would go in.
I mean,
yeah.
Then yeah.
I feel like you guys are not taking this as seriously as you should.
You said a serious question. You prefaced it. And I'm answering seriously. Sorry, what were you saying, Alex?
Danica just made vegan matcha donuts.
Okay, send me some.
What, Eric?
Was she inspired? I have to ask. I'm waiting for the contract to ask.
Unfortunately not.
Hope she is starting a TikTok channel. And she is coming for your crown.
No, she, I had, my parents had given me like a donut mold that I just never used. And
Hey, we can stop doing,
Heading your way.
So it's alright.
I'm loading
Yeah,
us into
log-
the heroic mission we have to do.
You
Yep.
know.
It's got modifiers on it.
she's been inspired by other things, though.
Are you saying Justine's not inspiring?
I
No,
think
no,
it's by
Wild.
It's from Justine. I mean, her and 220,000 other people.
we're just numbers now.
Yeah, just numbers in the
Dude, we were numbers when we were
Not like
born.
we're on our close friends list or anything.
Sorry, bud. You have no idea how many people are on that.
Like 30?
I don't know.
I don't even know Eric's last name.
Wild.
It's alright. That's how I prefer.
You are in my contact as Eric Destiny.
It's messing with my gear. Can you find out what's causing it?
Eric, seems like you got a new title.
Change the name up. I am Destiny.
Eric Destiny. See, I gave you clan leader guy, which I regret, and now I gave Eric Destiny. I don't know why Ted opted himself to be New Light, but it does make me want to take the nickname Old Light.
No, you can't have it.
You
Why?
can't be old light unless you're a vanilla beta D1 veteran.
Well, I'm a vanilla D1 veteran, but
You
not
told
beta.
Everyone on Reddit.
The beta, dude?
No, you
Yeah.
can be alpha.
Shut up, Alex.
You have to have programmed the game. If
Were
you
you
make it,
were you even alive when that game came out?
got him.
His voice just dropped.
Out of Mario Sunshine.
Okay, guys.
What did you say? You were like 4 when Mario Sunshine came out? That's
What was it, 2002?
yeah.
I hate when bugs
Yeah, I
spill
was
something.
5.
Good lord.
God damn it. You child.
Coming from the tunnel. Can't have experimental hive tech out in the
I
wild.
envy you in your youth.
Down.
No, you don't.
Nah, I kind of like being in my 30s. It's fine.
How are your knees?
My knees are okay. I'm not Pat. My knees don't
Eric,
hurt when it
come here.
rains.
Fuck.
Tell me I sailed you.
No. Idiot. I'm fine. God. I was like, this quarter's perfect.
What a game.
Oh, great. We have to go play Strange Terrain without playing Strange Terrain.
That's true.
And I bet we'll also have to play Strange Terrain.
But I mean, we're on the path to Strange Terrain.
Yeah, because that's how they're going to give us Ospreys, by making us play Strange Terrain.
Laysai. I knew what I was doing.
I'm
Yeah.
sick.
What's up? No, I would never do anything. I've never done anything once.
Felt myself getting pushed into a wall. Where's the edge? In front of me.
Unique thought, guys. Like, why don't we just try to finish the mission?
Didn't you say adventures
I'm
are
on the mission.
Alright, unless you're having trouble. Is it because
Okay. Alright. Alright there.
Ruthless.
Churlish. I describe your behavior as churlish.
Yeah, I don't think you can say that anymore.
I got a fragment of the message. Sabathun, emerge from the deep. Take our power.
sounds fun.
Sad, didn't I know that guy?
Savathun's a lady.
That doesn't seem right.
But she is.
Maybe according to your agenda.
I mean, or Bungie canon, but okay.
Yeah, well, in D1, he was,
You're gonna need you
No.
and all that.
Not true.
Need my help, or do you got it?
I'll spend some time
No, we got it.
all of this.
Shut up, Pat.
So I'm sure it won't be strange.
I think we
I'm glad I'm not the only one on this stream that says shut up, Pat. I think when I start selling merch for my stream, I'm just gonna have a shirt called Shut Up, Pat.
Huckleberry Catalyst. Hell yeah.
You got a catalyst?
Spring Catalyst?
Don't start with me.
Huh? Smell, you don't?
Get off of me. I don't like you. Where's my Huckleberry?
Oh, did you just get the Huckleberry catalyst?
Yeah.
Just
Oh man,
hasn't
that
had
thing's
it.
fucking awesome. I love my Masterwork Huckleberry. That's an exotic I should put back into my rotation.
Speak with Anna Bray.
Alright. No thanks.
No, I think we're done, yeah.
No, we're gonna have to do a strike, unless we did it already. I don't think. No, we did escalation protocol and this.
Yeah.
I guess they didn't. I guess they're sparing us strange terrain. I don't know. I'm still loading.
Seems unlikely.
That they will spare us, or that I'm loading.
I'm thinking it's gonna be like speak with Anna Bray and then speak with Zavala.
I wouldn't be surprised if they make us do a strike. Alright, fair warning, Eric. I'm gonna go do that horrible R word. I'm gonna read.
Rasputin needs us.
Oh, yeah, we got the Braytech Osprey from her.
I have time for your reading today.
Fine. Alright, I'm going back to the tower. How wooed.
Hey, I can finally knock that triumph off my list.
Right? The get all 3 exotics?
No, the collections tab for the Osprey.
Ah. So do you have Wayfarer yet?
I don't know. I wasn't actually trying for Wayfarer.
Oh, alright.
It's the easiest one to get.
Yeah, I just wanted a title.
Just give me shit.
I am also simultaneously working on one of the hardest titles. Well, not really hardest, but one that takes the most work to get. And I am pretty damn far.
Where you can just like print off a reading list and check it off.
I have a like a Google Docs spreadsheet.
I love it.
Because it matters.
I don't remember what that was for. Oh,
I don't even understand how these people play the game when they don't care. They don't care what's happening. Context is king.
We're done.
Shut up about Fen Church.
By the seal in that raid ring, Pat.
And a brave will join us in the tower if she salvages the spirit. At the wrist. Let Brother Vance his shadows. We can waste no more time trying to stop him. Ashemir will stand and fight. He still has the heart of a lion. And Deputy Commander Sloan, she plans to move the pyramid above Titan and hit him, one woman against the others. What more could I have done? I tried to unite with Android. Now we lie splintered in the face of the dawn defeat. All we have left is our faith. Faith in the traveler. Faith in the light. Faith in you.
Jeez, this really could potentially.
So, yeah, it seems really unlikely that Anna Bray is gonna be the Hunter Vanguard, what with her coming to the tower. That's gonna be really weird. I don't see how that's gonna work.
She's not gonna be the Hunter Vanguard.
She's gonna be the Hunter Vanguard, calling it.
Wanna go to Leviathan real quick, dude?
1v1 me.
I would like to go to Leviathan, but with people I like.
Oh, sick. Good luck finding that list.
Oh, man.
Din is really having trouble for me right now.
Yeah, Din's been down for me as well.
Huh.
Wanting to pull out my whisper.
Best cryptographers I've never met.
It does seem to just be stuck refreshing right now.
It's also down. Or the Destiny Inventory Manager. That map.
Oh, I just finished a whole bunch of things. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Back
Well, Traveler's Chosen. Final...
The secret triumph for Arrivals is still locked for me, though.
Yeah, me too. I don't know what it is.
Because a lot of people thought it was going to be Traveler's Chosen.
That was going to be a catalyst for Traveler's Chosen.
Reload. Oh, wow. So, killing things and then reloading recharges. Alright, that's pretty cool. That looks like a cool gun.
Oh yeah, I guess I could just finish Wayfarer. That would not be hard.
Yeah, it really isn't that tough.
I have to play 3 heroic adventures.
Alright, slow down, dude.
Slow
Which also
down
just
for the
shows
guy
you
that can't
how
even bother
little-
reading.
How little heroic adventures I've played, given that I haven't, in like 5 years of Destiny, I've not managed to play 5 heroic adventures on any planet.
I mean, I specifically sat down to go play through them for Wayfarer. Like, before I did, I hadn't played at what I needed to either. Give me all that sweet, sweet lore.
Got my little gun. Pew pew. Selfish Chosen is so dinky.
Yeah, so there's still that secret triumph. Weird.
It's probably the thing that, because we also didn't go to the vault, like I said. Like, they know there's a vault out there that we need to go to at some point, and we also have to fight Nokris.
So that's the last bit. All right.
It's it might be fighting Nokris. Who knows?
Well, I just got to go do the rest of Hive God Optometrist, and then we'll all be Forerunners. How about that?
Forerunners.
That's the title you get from completing that seal.
For the secret thing.
Yeah, once we complete the secret thing. Alright.
It's funny, there aren't really any difficult challenges for this title. Most of them have had one thing that I'm like, that's kind of hard to do. And there really
I bet you the last one, the secret challenge, will probably be the tough one.
I don't know, because the tough one, they normally give you ample time to do it. Like in the last season, in the Rasputin season, it was like doing a perfect round of that public event without ever losing a tower. And it was like actually hard to do. I'm trying to remember. There was another one for Dawn that I was like, that's kind of tough.
I mean, if I can do the raids, I should be able to get
I'm not saying you
mix.
can't do it. I'm just saying it doesn't have a tough thing like the other ones had.
Oh, no, I was sorry. I was diverting to the Moments of Triumph title. I was just flipping through my screen. Yeah, Arrival says I have everything, but I've got Optometrist, and that's just me pulling the director app, whatever, out and
Oh yeah,
hunting it
Season of
down.
Dawn had like the tough Scion you had to go fight.
Alrighty. What are you up to, Pat?
I can literally do anything.
Cool. Let's finish up Contact. Eric could have joined us, but
He's busy.
he's too busy for
I guess
me.
I should just throw away Duty Bound and Silicon Neuroma because they're dumb and bad.
Oh yeah, I threw out everything. I've killed every Braytech Osprey that has come my way because of spite. Really.
Well, I didn't realize I was still wearing my MMXX title. Is that what I want to be wearing?
Is it?
Am I feeling like a curse breaker today?
Cursebreaker's the cooler title.
Almighty is the coolest title.
Do you have that one?
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome.
Yeah, in my opinion, that's the best named one.
For me, Chronicler. To me, that's the coolest.
Yeah.
To each their own. Almighty's pretty damn good. Where do you get that one from again?
That was from the Rasputin season.
Oh, yeah, the season I didn't play.
It's gonna work again.
Oh, the new one?
No. Huckleberry.
You don't want to have to reload it. It has a super slow reload.
Stuff like that.
Did the Drifter ever chase any of these stories?
I'm gonna get this Traveler Chosen out.
Crew lost 20 wave crawlers out there. It wasn't for
Oh,
those
it's very stable. I think Huckleberry sees some Crucible play. Or it used to.
I wouldn't be surprised. The fact that if you have it masterworked, it just reloads on any kill would make it really good in that sense.
Well, it does that now. It reloads ammo on kills.
Traveler's Chosen's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm working on my Catalyst first. I'll play with that. My thought is that Traveler's Chosen is going to be a PvP gun.
That's what everyone's been saying.
I just wanted to try it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not saying don't try it, I'm saying that's where it's going to shine.
Take it. On the bank.
Give that a try. I think you're right that it's a PvP gun, only in the sense that the guiding light thing does, or the gathering light thing is really cool, but it's not really great for crowd control.
No, it's a sidearm.
Well, Devil's Ruin is good for crowd control.
No, it's not. No way. Not
when you shoot the laser beam? Absolutely.
Yeah, no. That is not optimal in any way. It's good for one moving target, so PvP. It doesn't have any kind of splash damage. It doesn't have a high rate of fire. It has a really low sustain time.
So speaketh clan leader guy.
Yeah, listen, clan leader guy is here.
Speak. Oh, it's time for my mid-afternoon nap.
To pat-splain everything.
Your mid-afternoon nap.
Give you all the... Also, I see Alex's mic is registering. I'm not sure.
He's just breathing.
Okay. I see him register through the circle, but I don't actually hear him say anything.
He might be talking and we're not hearing anything. That's possible.
Are we talking about Alex?
Yeah, Alex, if you are speaking right now, this is not a bit. We actually cannot hear you.
Yeah, you haven't said anything in a while.
Half an hour to an hour. It just has not been making noise. Anyway, I am going to head off. Good luck with the rest of the stream.
Yeah, later, Eric. Thanks for playing.
Later. Yeah, man. See ya.
Later, dude. Oh man, it is very shiny. Traveler's Chosen.
This has to be another kill 1,000 people weapon.
Huckleberry?
Yeah.
I don't remember it taking that long.
But... I'm at 10% now, which just...
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it just feels like it's a kill 1,000. I can't tell because I can't load dim.
Yeah, because you can't see the exact progress. Yeah. Where do we get Umbral Traces from this time?
Oh, I didn't even look.
Escalation Protocol, Gambit, or Reckoning.
God, all of those suck. I guess Gambit, we can move towards our pinnacle at the same time.
Yeah. That makes sense. Technically my stream's supposed to end now, but I could do some Gambit. I do need to, take a quick bio, though. You want me to take us to orbit?
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. I'll get the right button this time. And I'm muting y'all. Alright, I'll be back, people. All right, back.
How dare you?
How dare I saw you.
Hey,
Oh God.
Oh yeah, he's here now.
Yeah, Nate's here. We have a Nate.
But do you though?
What are you up to right now?
Contact because new week.
Okay. When you're done, let us know, and then you can hop on, and we're gonna go run Gambit.
Gambit.
All right, Gambit Prime is loading, my friend.
Oh, but now I'm looking at multiple things because I could get Chinese food. But there's also
Do you
Mediterranean
want to hop off?
food.
I can take us out of matchmaking real quick.
No, put us in matchmaking. I'm just gonna order the food.
Oh, I thought you were like, I don't know, I gotta figure stuff out.
No, I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna eat. Mediterranean pizza, Chinese food, just a big burger. What will it be?
Get the big kahuna bear.
It's always
It's not letting me access. Are you the fire team leader? No, I'm the fire team leader. Why the fuck can't I launch?
Did Eric leave?
Eric did leave. He lost patience with me. I can't launch Gambit for some reason.
Oh, here.
Oh no, here, I got it.
Oh, god damn it.
There, no,
I
I'm
did
out,
the
I'm out,
button.
I'm out, I'm out, and I'm fine, and people can join up on me, and everything will be okay. Everything will be just fine.
Sometimes.
Alright.
Alex, where are you in the, Every time I, like, look at my little chat menu, I see I'm ready, put me in coach, and it makes me laugh every time.
Yes, I'm ready, put me in coach. Unfortunately, it's covered by my camera on Twitch stream.
Ready. He's extremely not ready.
Our new clanmate.
He's not even in the clan yet. I gotta send him that. Oh, actually.
He needs to prove himself that we're not that clan.
To answer your question, Pat, I'm doing the Mercury heroic adventure.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Oh no, Dim. I need Dim. I was playing my hunter last time and I put my 21% delirium there and no.
I need to send a friend request to our new pal Borf. What a good name.
I love getting pushed around. It is so fun.
Oh, you should have been on this stream earlier. Pat and Eric were playing a game.
How do I do this? I don't know how this works.
Why are the Bungie servers still down for maintenance? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it when our third-party APIs... I put us in the friggin... Why didn't Gambit launch? Afternoon, Frankfurter. Welcome to the stream. New time, new day. But this is good for me. Because it's right when they drop the new weekly content and it fulfills my OCD.
Must content.
Must
content harder.
Must content faster. Oh, I gotta put on my electric boots. Yeah, alright. We also supposedly got an ornament. Right. I forget who among my viewers are Destiny players and who aren't. Many people come to this stream to hear me talk about Greg.
The ogre?
No, the host of the that's Shrek, Greg, is the host of the live stream actual play that I'm in. Used to be D&D, now it's Cyberpunk.
Dude, I'm pretty sure Greg is the ogre in the tribute hall.
I mean, I'm gonna take extreme satisfaction thinking about that.
There is only
Oh!
I don't think Wonderful Chinese is open.
That's where I
right?
found you from. I mean, I can smack talk Greg a little. He's a wonderful man who is putting me on the internet and exposing me to all you people. He's really tall. He is big and intimidating.
Phrasing?
Is that still a thing? Is phrasing still a thing? When did it stop being a thing?
Oh, ow, ow, ow.
God, I hate Mercury.
It hates you too, though, so that's good,
They should
Alex.
get rid of it.
Yeah, dude, they should just delete it from the game.
Yeah.
Greg is a cool guy, and in all seriousness, he's my best friend from college. He's a very cool guy.
Everything is exploding around me.
You just dropped a taken on the
Oh, really?
He is not short. Greg is over 6 feet tall. I'm skinny, but I'm average height. I'm 5'10", and like he's a lot taller than me.
We got company in the middle.
Yeah, we do. Blockers, 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 blockers. Now we're shedding them. Fuck that noise.
Well, somebody get to the middle.
I'm in the middle. I just wither hoarded.
I am on fire.
As am I.
Oh, there's all these modes.
We lost 10 modes.
Well, we're getting invaded, so. And there's still blockers.
I know. It jumped right on top of me.
God, why is it all the way over there?
Got him.
Well, now I'm dead.
Ah, yep.
Ah.
Thunderlord. Thunderlorded.
Yeah, we've lost this game already.
You don't miss Gambit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't hate Gambit as much as everybody else, but a lot of my clan feels that way.
You have Dredgen?
No,
That's why you don't hate Gambit as much.
I mean, that's not wrong. Oh boy.
It's only because I haven't done the Dark Age Armory thing. Like, that's the real big one that's keeping me away from Dredgen. I, like, mostly have Dredgen.
Yeah, but you don't have Dredgen.
No, the Invader one is the real problem, not Dark Age Armory.
Yeah, which I got. I've done that part.
You killed 4 Guardians in a single invasion?
Yes! All I have
Okay.
left is I need one more half-banked. I need one more Thrillmonger. And then I need to do Dark Age Armory. But that's all that's keeping me away from Dredgen. I'm not as shitty a
Dark Age
player
Armory?
as you think I am.
I don't know what Dark Age Armory is.
Dark Age Armory is just went around a Gambit wearing the Apocalypse armor and all Gambit weapons.
Oh, dude, that's so easy.
I know, I just haven't sat down and done it. Smack talking me like I'm some fucking noob.
Yeah, but you don't have dredging though.
Yeah, but, like, you still don't have Dredgen.
His point still stands.
Did I stutter?
Did I stutter?
Pat, remember when I, for like
I
2
hope your
seconds
clan's
thought I
doing
would try to
okay,
go for
Frankfurter,
Reckoner?
without
Yeah,
their
I
without
was
their
a dumb
clan
thing.
leader. My life would
And leader
be
guy.
well. He calls himself a clan owner. I wasn't talking about you. So as you can see, I have a different experience with the head of my clan, in that he's a jerk.
Clan leader guy.
I said it one time.
If my name was Guy, I would be clan leader guy.
Yes, that is
And
true.
we would approve, but you're not.
Yeah,
We were all very disappointed in you.
you're just Pat. Oh, wow. That's so funny. Call you dad because you left for cigarettes and never came back. That is brilliant.
So hilarious.
I love it. Well, I had a happy childhood, so laughing at other people's misery is easy for me.
That sounds right.
You know, last week somebody, one of my repeat viewers retweeted, "Oh, Ari's such a nice guy." I was like, "Oh, the lie is working."
The naivety of the of strangers.
It's a mask. It's all a mask. I'm just that scene in American Psycho where Patrick Bateman's peeling off his clear face peel.
That's frightening and accurate.
It's not accurate. I am an okay person. I'm just mean to my friends.
And the lie continues. Excellent.
I didn't say good. I said I was an okay person. Yeah, I feel that way a lot, Juan. I'm simply not there. I knew, like, Pat early in the stream mentioned BoJack Horseman and that he was rewatching it. The moment I knew BoJack connected with me as a show was when BoJack Horseman held his hand over an open flame and kept turning it over, going nothing on the inside, nothing on the outside. And repeating it over and over again. And the show stayed on it for a while. And that's when I knew I had found a show that spoke to my soul. Nothing on the inside, nothing on the outside. You're correct, Artistic. I've been letting these guys talk too much smack about me all stream.
Yeah, let.
Yes, let. I don't have to be on Discord, and I don't have to let you into my party. We did good.
Just because you're here doesn't mean you don't have to be here for us to talk shit about you. Is what I'm saying.
That's also true. I just don't have to hear it.
There you go. Now we're all on the same page.
Juan, that's a normal
You
human
watching
reaction.
BoJack correctly.
Yeah, that means that you are a functioning human being. Good job. Like, seriously. Because if you watched BoJack and felt alright, I'd be worried. It took my girlfriend and I a while to get around to watching the last chunk of episodes because we had to make ourselves emotionally prepared for BoJack. It's a tough show. But it's also, I feel like, a very necessary watch.
I was definitely caught up with it at one point, but then I was caught up, and I never got in the mood to just sit down and watch more of it.
I mean, it never loses quality, and it ends exactly as it should. It is very emotionally heavy. It's also incredibly funny. Like, you will find yourself vacillating between laughing hysterically and then, like, bawling your eyes out, or feeling just incredibly uncomfortable, or like being like, oh god, I know what loneliness is. It's very honest, I would say. It's uncomfortably honest about how crappy humans can be, and they do it through the metaphor of animal people to kind of blunt it. Because I think if it was just people, then it would literally be too depressing to watch. So that's why it all comes from a talking horse. But it's an excellent watch if you ever find yourself willing to put yourself through it. It's I would definitely say it's rewarding.
Is that whole show based around the joke "Why the long face"?
Kinda.
Because it feels like it.
It kinda is. It's actually more like a scathing tear apart of Hollywood culture, but it's that too. Because why the long face? I do think someone says that to him at some point. No. It is not as depressing as Grave of the Fireflies, because Grave of the Fireflies was a straight up drama.
Yeah, BoJack is a comedy.
BoJack is a comedy. It will make you laugh. Like, it just, I don't know, the closest equivalent, and it's not as nearly as honest as BoJack is, but the closest equivalent is Scrubs. You know, Scrubs would make you laugh, and then all of a sudden, the character you liked all episode would die, and then you'd be like, oh, fuck, shit, and you get really sad. BoJack's like that, but psychological. And, like, way more honest and hardcore. Like, not NBC. Scrubs is great. The first, I don't know, 5-6 seasons, and then it's really not great. Well, as an effects artist, you would probably appreciate BoJack more in the long run. If synthetic visuals are your jam. Yeah, that was, oh man, here's my human IMDb crap kicking in. JD left end of season 8, and then they tried doing a season where they switched to a whole new crew of students, and, like, Turk was their teacher. And they did one season of that, and it sucked. But the show kind of stopped being good a few seasons before that. But, like, I don't know, like I said, the first 5-6 seasons of Scrubs, I watched a lot in college. It was good. But BoJack's heavier. It's definitely heavier. Scrubs is more willing to put, like, tie everything up in a bow and at least put, like, some sort of moral to the story. BoJack's just like, nope. This happens because life is terrible. But if it makes you feel better, Lego Batman is BoJack, so that's cool.
Will Arnett's just awesome, just in general.
Yeah, Will Arnett is very cool. I'm not a huge Arrested Development guy. I've watched a bunch of it. I know he's Job, but I prefer Lego Batman.
This group just failed escalation level 1.
You failed escalation level 1.
Yeah, that's what that sounds like, because I'm pretty sure you could one-person it.
No, I came in right at the end.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh, yeah. You failed to get there on time.
Should have loaded faster.
Yep. What's up with your internet, buddy? Ah, the natural order has returned. We're all bagging on Alex.
Oh, listen, we're coming back around to you. Don't worry.
I know.
Never fear.
I'm not afraid of it. There's nothing to be afraid of.
He's the mind killer.
Oh, don't you quote dude at me, you bastard.
Oh, no, I don't. I got it. It's fine.
I just figured you don't need much help because you're such a good player, Pat.
That's what I'm known for.
That and your desire to be at the top of hierarchical systems of power.
Pat, I saw something about
Hierarchical systems.
NYU students, like a bunch being sent home for not abiding by.
I haven't seen that yet, but it's probably.
It was like a dozen students have been sent home already.
Yeah, that checks out. I know that we have a zero tolerance policy. Like students.
I
who get
mean,
sent
that's
home have to be
good.
fired.
It's good, but it's also just in line with the whole thing about it's probably closing in
Yeah.
2
Oh,
weeks.
Yeah.
oh, for sure.
The first week of classes is this week. Like, like if kids are already being sent home for. I mean, not kids. These are adults. If they're already being sent home for not obeying stuff, it's like, how are they going to last through a whole semester?
No one will. Well, here in New York City, they are that strict. Grocery stores. You're not allowed in a grocery store in New York City without wearing a mask. And they have people standing outside who will say, hey, like, no, don't go in. I'm very sorry to hear that, Frankfurter. I know I'm in the, I don't know, according to the president, I'm in a very awful anarchist place, but we wear a lot of masks here in New York. I would say like 80% of the population here is wearing masks. There are people who are walking around without it, but most people are wearing the masks. We actually we're maybe getting 200 new cases a week now of COVID. We have had a very significant drop off. You do you, man. If you're alone out in the woods and there's no one around and you're taking your dog out, I mean, you've got space in Texas. Not a lot of space here in New York.
Yeah, when I was in Vermont, we didn't really wear masks much, just because.
Yeah, because you had room, and you were with all the people you were quarantined with.
We gotta take out these nights. This is.
Yeah.
I don't see any nights. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Can't even move.
We have 2 knights and 2 captains.
Oh, I see nothing.
Well, that's because you're not with the cool people.
Aw. Now I feel bad.
Well, you'll be with the cool people soon. Probably sooner than Alex.
What do you want, phone?
The phone is not the game. Anything that is not the game does not matter. All that is and ever will be is Bungie. Of this I am certain.
Oh, hey, look, this warlock used their well.
What's a well?
We're gonna lose because nobody knows how to shoot knights.
I am attacking the knights every time I am alive.
I think therein lies your problem.
Oh, nice. Very good. You feel better now, Alex?
A little bit. If only Eric was here.
If only Eric was here to hear it. Yeah.
You're a cool zinger. Call him up, Eric, and then I said.
And then I said it. I got to install Ari, and it was on the internet, and it's recorded forever.
I clipped it.
Wow, Captain Manic, that's... I'm reading the chat. He's talking about how they wear masks inside businesses in Vegas, but then they just don't wear them outside, and they use no social distancing. Which kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah, that's what Cape Cod was like when I went out there for a little bit.
That's scary. Yeah, I mean, my mom lives in not Hoboken, New Jersey, and she was like, I wish I could say New Jersey was doing as well. I'm really scared. Like, I worry. I don't want people getting sick. People were like, you're crazy for being in New York. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, at least here they follow the rules because
We follow the rules. Like, it was bad at the beginning. You're right, but we're actually like no longer an epicenter. We're one of like the places where COVID's almost done. Hey, Nate, are you ready to do Gambit?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna guess out of matchmaking so you can join in. All right, join in. I mean, easier said than done, Juan. You'd think people would just care about safety of themselves at the very least, but some people are so prideful that they're like, nah, I refuse, and even if I get sick, I don't care. I don't care if I die. I can't believe the amount of comments I've read that like just on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, people are like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter, you know, it's God, or someone will be like, it's God's will, or like, whoever lives, lives, whoever dies, dies. It's a very callous way of looking at things. Yeah. Too many ma freedoms. And then as soon as you talk about giving other groups of people that aren't them freedom, they clam up real tight.
Faster.
Yeah, what's going on here, Nate? Don't you have really good internet?
Got him.
No?
I thought you did.
Maybe? I don't know.
I thought you paid for like the extra stuff.
My computer's getting old, I think is what it is.
Oh, my
old.
computer is old. Conspiracy nuts are the worst. Yeah, conspiracy nuts are the worst. I would agree.
Listen, COVID can't melt steel beams.
That's a good point, I guess.
Ow. Pat.
I mean, it can't.
Ow. Ow. That hurt my brain. COVID can't melt steel beams. Jeez.
I mean, everyone knows that. Okay.
No.
Okay,
But you need to upgrade your computer.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, you do. I'm watching the chat as the delay's over and like what we were just experiencing kicked in. A lot of oh shits and oofs. I don't know, like probably 7 to 10 second delay between what you guys are seeing and when I see your chat pop up. That was like closer to 5 seconds. I may be being too much. I saw that okay. Sometimes also I'm just not looking and then your comments will sit there for a while.
I mean, are you looking at upgrading soon, or are you just hanging for the time being?
Upgrading soon is the first priority for me when I have disposable income.
Yeah, I get that.
But I'm not at the disposable income part yet. But the TLDR, yeah, I am planning on upgrading my computer. Oh, I'm almost maxed out my legend rank. Well, all right. I had a good savings, and like maybe 2 years ago, that upgrading a computer wouldn't have been a big deal. But I basically took a very extended mental health leave of absence from working, and I also had some unplanned foot surgery, which sucked. So like, all that cool, sweet money I made working in daytime television, it went away. And I also decided to do what I actually wanted to do with my life, which was be a writer. Oh, it's okay. I'm fine. I'm walking. I'm good. I had to have a cane for a while. I attended a PAX with a cane. That was an experience. Not only did I attend, I was exhibiting at a PAX. Yeah, so like, new writers don't make great money, but yeah, R.I.P. PAX indeed.
R.I.P. all conventions.
Yeah, for real. At this point, I'll even R.I.P. Gen Con, which is a cluster nightmare.
I mean, the most recent one was canceled.
I know. I know
Went
because
online.
they went online and Greg was on a panel.
Everybody went online.
I mean, what else can you do?
Yeah, I just hate it. I don't like the online.
I don't know, because was
Dragon
Con?
this weekend online probably. I don't think it was in person. If it was in person, that's insane.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't. I'm reclusive before the pandemic, and now the pandemic has only like reinforced.
I can't see any insurance company or venue allowing a thing open right now in any state.
Yeah, I imagine every convention center is just closed.
I'm just glad I can be amazed by the amazing Ari.
Right? I mean, it's not amazing that I'm good. It's just like, wow, really? That is amazing.
PAX Online starts next weekend.
Well, that's good that Atlanta's being strict. I have a number of friends who live in Atlanta, work in television there. Buddy of mine is an animator on Archer, and I would very much prefer him not to get sick. I was gonna go to, he was getting married. I was gonna go to his wedding, but now he's live streaming
we gotta
it.
get those things out of the middle.
Yep.
Done.
Alright. They're gonna suck on that for a second.
Take and run popping up on the enemy side. Good.
If you want to be in the entertainment industry, on the TV film side, New York, LA, or Atlanta, those in America at least, and then Vancouver if you feel like living in Canada. That's where you need to be to get work in those industries realistically. I say only from experience. Yeah, I have dragged my feet going to LA, which is unfortunately really where the money is, and like getting an agent. Toronto, yeah, Toronto does. The CW shoots most of their shows in Toronto. You are correct, Juan. That's where like all the Arrowverse TV shows are filmed. Vancouver's where they shot Battlestar Galactica. Well, that's cool. I'm glad to hear Texas is getting some production, but it's still LA is where most of the money is, and I've dragged my feet on going there for that. The exact reason of I don't want to live in LA, and I've stayed in New York. Thank you, Artistic. Thanks for the backup. Now I've moved into the, like...
God, they cut all the way up.
I know. They fucking just nailed it up. I'm trying. Shooting these guys. Yeah, so I was a video editor up until, like, 2018. And then I kind of slowly retired. And also had, you know, foot surgery. And then, like, some mental health stuff that needed to go get sorted out. Austin has a really good indie film scene. That is where the Alamo Drafthouse originated from.
There is a surprising amount of work in Philly as well,
Fair enough.
as I'm discovering.
God damn it. God damn it! This dude has come through and just sniped me every time.
Well, best of luck, Frankfurter, on getting into the video game company of your dreams. Moving into the writing side of stuff has been fun. Even though I'm commenting and not in a writer's room, which is my ultimate goal. The main hubs are LA, New York, and Atlanta. There is work in other places. Everywhere you guys have pointed out, it's cool. I'm always glad to hear that there's more work because there's a lot of people that want to work in this industry, and in the past there hasn't been a lot of opportunities, and the more we can get out there, the better. Proximity to those cities is really the hindrance for most people entering these industries. There's a lot of people in other cities that would be good, but they just can't get to one of those hubs. But like a stubborn, crazy person, I've been living in New York for like 16 years now. That's true. Look, if you want it badly enough and you work for it, you'll get your shot. Everybody does. I would say this though, like, just make sure you're happy and take care of yourself. There's a bigger movement now in the industry towards self-care. But higher-ups will not always look out for you, so make sure you look out for yourself. The hours can be grueling in any aspect of the entertainment industry. Video games, movies, TV, theater, all of it. All of them are expecting everything you can give and more. And that is definitely not for everyone. I also don't want to discourage anybody because
Have we had an AFKer in every one of our games?
every single one so far.
It's interesting.
Self-start and hustle, that is correct. I kind of fell into video editing because I needed cash because I was a millennial who graduated from college in 2009. So, you know, our economy was really good right then. So I got into editing and I stayed there longer than I really should have. It's a wonderful aspect of the filmmaking process, but I'm meant to be writing stuff. And apparently entertaining you people with my crappy Destiny playing. Nice. I would, if you're learning video editing programs, I would recommend Adobe Premiere. I would, if you want to get competitive in the industry, or if you're looking to work in post-production, Adobe Premiere and Avid Media Composer. Those are your big ones, your big uns.
Is DaVinci the free one?
DaVinci is not free. DaVinci Resolve is more. It is an NLE, a nonlinear video editing software, but it's primarily for color correction. Yeah, seriously, if you just get good at Juan's not wrong. Yep. Artistic simplicity, correct as well. You just gotta hustle. If it suits you, then it's great. That was just spouting general post-production advice because we got on that topic and I actually have practical experience in that area. As does Greg. I'm sure all the fans of Greg who watch his streams know that he... yeah, I don't want to be condescending or talk down to you, Frankfurter. If I certainly don't want to do that, but yeah, I hope that was all helpful. But Greg is he's a tremendously talented editor. Also, he does all the graphics and animations for How to Drink. And I mean, I helped him on a couple of seasons of the show, but he's a very good editor. Well, happy to be of help. And yeah, Greg, I believe, yeah, he streams himself doing that work. Greg is pure hustle. Greg is like 100% hustle. He willed How to Drink into existence. When he was first shooting that, he was living on the Upper West Side, and he tore apart his living room to build the set, and he lived in he lives like in what I live in, a 1-bedroom apartment. This sliver of an apartment. I mean, it was right by the Natural History Museum. It was a really cool spot, but like he roughed it early on. Now he's got, my God, his current set in his garage, his home studio. That's all his hard work. So I'll tell funny stories and smack talk him, but he's got over 1 million followers on YouTube, and he fucking earned that. Yeah, the set's really cool. It's cool to be on. And I'm really, like, he did one of the seasons I worked on, we filmed it in YouTube studios here in New York, and that was fun. But now that he has it in his home, he's really stepped up his game. It's been really impressive to watch him build that empire. Honestly, streaming is strange for me. It's not something I ever thought I was going to do, but Greg invited me to be part of his D&D thing, and I knew it was an opportunity I couldn't pass up on. And I play this game, and people watch this game on streams, so I thought, why not? And it's been fun. I've been enjoying streaming. Both being humiliated by my friends constantly, and also talking to all you interesting people in the chat.
I'm giving you a break. I stopped to eat Chinese food. You've had plenty of a respite.
Oh, that's cool, Frank. What do you stream? What's your content? I will admit I am a neophyte to stream. To stream. The internet's a series of tubes. It's the sign of a proper friend is that you shit on them. Oh, well, awesome. I know how that goes. Are you the DM? Well, that's cool. Alright, good. That's That's the easy part. That's the fun part. I don't know if I would want to run an actual play stream, but talking smack to Greg and driving him crazy as he's panicking over technical issues is one of my great pleasures in life. That shit-eating grin on my face every time Greg gives me that look of death is not me role-playing. That's Ari enjoying Greg being uncomfortable. He's really, like, I just paid him a lot of compliments. So, like, look, guy, every once in a while he needs to be taken down a peg. He's too fucking talented. I'm glad that I like that comparison. Greg is like, oh, are we... I'm like, no, they mean it's Spinal Tap, but we're in on the joke. He's like worried that he's very worried about doing a bad job. Yes, isn't that hysterical? He's so animated. Like when he mutes his mic and you can still tell that he's cursing. He's fantastic. He's doing a great job. That's what I keep telling him every time we're on break. He's like, is D&D too creepy? I'm like, no. You said you're running Conan. Conan's rougher. Like, oh, well, hopefully we're doing that too, Frankfurter. I think we've got an interesting mix. I think we're all doing all right as far as being entertaining players. We certainly enjoy playing with each other. It's not forced, so that's nice.
Well,
I'm not talking about you, Nate.
What? I didn't say anything.
Not Nate.
Well, who said well? Who was saying well?
Snuck into your stream.
Pat, Ari's bullying me.
I'm sorry, Nate. I take it back. You're my player, so, like, I'll bully you tomorrow night when we play D&D, but...
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Oh, man, you're an Omu now, and it's gonna get so bad. I died. Phrasing.
What would you do that for?
Phrasing can absolutely exist as a rule on this server. Archer is welcome here. Damn it. As I mentioned, a buddy of mine is an animator on Archer, and I fucking love that show. How come nobody uses phrasing anymore?
Who's this invader? Oh, there he is. I see.
I said I was gonna... Oh.
Oh.
Well, we were saying some phrasing jokes earlier in the stream, so you were tapped into the... You were tapped into the hive mind here. I ruined it, or he ruined it. I don't know who. Nobody ruined anything. Everything's great. We're all fine here. How are you? You ever let yourself die in Gambit just so the invader can't get you?
He's hurt back at the... where we were.
Because that's what I did.
His shield's back.
Oh, he's behind me.
The internet watches me cower. And I'm not cowering anymore.
Guardians are terrifying.
Other people.
They're zombie space wizards.
They are zombie space wizards. See, Eric has no appreciation for the lore, but the fact that we're zombie space wizards is just... It's a tremendous fact. It's a beautiful thing. Wow, he really sent me flying there. Oh, fuck me. Ah! Ah! No! I got twirly hammered.
Yep.
We all got twirly hammered. Okay. All three of us. Bit the bullet. Now it's just who can get to the boss phase next. I don't suppose one of us should try to invade.
Probably.
Oh, Pat just did it.
Pat just did it.
That's good. Good call,
I
Pat.
almost got there to revive.
Ow. Mother. Fucker. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm at 91% umbral traces. Where are you folks at?
I mean, I'm done.
68%.
Uh-oh, I have to reset. We gotta get out of the playlist because I gotta reset my infamy rank.
Oh.
Oh, what time is it? 6 o'clock. I went an hour over. That's how much I was into it. That's how much I was enjoying being berated by my friends. Quote, unquote, friends. Well, Pat still denies it. Even though I'm his drinking buddy. Alright, I think I'm gonna reset the Infinity rank and probably call the stream here. Cause yeah, this has been 4 hours, nearly 4 hours of Destiny. It's a good amount of time that my butt's been in this chair. Well, good luck with your D&D game tonight, Frankfurter. Everyone, as always, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Nate, Pat, thanks for playing. Eric, he's not here, but thank you to him. And Alex, if you're listening, thank you too. I will see you folks Thursday on Greg's channel. And then I'll be back here for Destiny Saturday. Later.